We begin in the humble village of Port Last on a gloomy fall day, an entirely unremarkable pit stop on many a voyage to far more significant cities along the Sword Coast. Roughly 24 ramshackle buildings of varying size make up the trade town. The docks are alive and well with cheers and shouting of sailors and dock hands, the cracks and thumping of wood crates hitting the ground, all of which is underlined by the ever-consistent tumbling of waves upon the shore and the bitter scent of the open ocean. A handful of strangers wander the mucky streets of Last, summoned through posted flyers calling for aid at the mayor's mansion. Keggzlie. You find yourself in Last once more after so many years. You're all too comfortable with the smell of the ocean, and while there is a hint of nostalgia that runs through you for days long gone, you can't help but feel queasy and nervous at the mere thought of what it means to be back here, to be so close to home. The shadows and alleys feel larger and deeper as you walk the muddy streets. The tension is only pulled further by the disgusted glares of the humans who look down upon you. But with a smack to your shoulder, you feel that tension ease, and you turn to see the bright grin of your ever-energetic gnome companion, Felwyn. Keggers! You look tense. What's the matter, pal?
Aye, brother. I am so good. This place brings me a terrible memories.
Oh, you've been here before?
Yes, I have. I
Don't want to talk about it?
No, absolutely not. Not with you.
I thought we were closer than that, but all right.
No, not that close. Don't talk to me like that.
Okay.
Maybe later.
Well, do you want to go straight to the mayor's place, or did you want to stop anywhere in town first?
I think I need to grab some stuff from the store, maybe.
All right, we can go over there.
Okay.
What kind of store are you looking for?
General store?
Yeah, you can find a general store.
Yeah.
You
Go to the general store.
Pick up anything specific?
What do I have anything?
I believe you have about 60 gold, I think. It should say in your inventory tab.
Do I have... Okay, so I have a rope. I have a ton of stuff. I was just gonna grab some... Oh, okay. We have... Holy crap, we have a ton of stuff.
Felwyn has some stuff, too, on his person that, you know.
Do we have food?
You should have rations.
Oh, I see.
Felwyn has 5 days worth of rations.
Oh, I don't think I have any.
Check your backpack. There's equipment, and then below that there's a backpack.
I see. Rations 1 day. Okay.
Okay. And then it along the side of it, it'll say if there's a quantity amount.
10 pounds. 5.
Yeah, 5. So you have 5 days worth of it.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yep.
Well, I panicked. I don't think we need it, honestly.
Fair enough. All right, let's go.
Let us.
So you two head off. Enya, you're exhausted. You've been walking for hours since you woke up, and yet you have no idea where you are. However, in your haze, you found this village along the shore. Every muscle in your body stings with pain as you stumble down the road and catch yourself on the side of a shack. You hear the ripping of paper and glance up to see under your palm is a flyer. Scrawled atop the page in large writing is "Help Wanted," and immediately, catching your eyes, the promise of 500 gold. Both of which pique your interest, despite fatigue. Upon further inspection, it informs you that presumably this very town where you found yourself is in desperate need of aid, summoning the brave to the mayor's home. Do you go straight there or look for something else first?
First off, I'd like to collect myself and take a deep breath and fix that level of exhaustion from my events.
Mm-hmm.
And then ask around to the direction of the mayor's house.
You flag down just a random man walking down the street, and he's like, kind of gives you a curious look because you're clearly not from around here, and you look a little bit worse for wear. Yeah, you just head down this road. It'll be over the bridge, off to the right. It's a big building with a fence. You can't miss it.
Would I need to make a check for direction?
No, I mean, it's pretty simple directions. It's a very small town. It's a population of like maybe 400 people.
And I head there, and I guess I'm a bit overwhelmed with seeing all these buildings around me.
Mythias, you've fallen on regrettably poor circumstances. Your recent gigs haven't been earning like they used to. You're having a difficult time just being able to afford the necessary upkeep on your instruments and equipment. So as soon as you saw a desperate flyer from a sleepy little village promising a hefty sum of gold, you had to jump at the opportunity. Easy money, right? Well, as of yet, the village hasn't been impressive as you wander your way through, but you do find the hard-working, self-sustaining way of life these people have built to be beautifully quaint. You have to remind yourself that you're here to do a job, and you can't get too distracted experiencing a new place just yet. Do you want to go straight to where the help wanted ad indicates, or look for something else first?
Hold on. So we all have like 60 gold, you said? Or am I especially poor? Because
I think you are especially poor. In your inventory tab, where it says weight carried at the top, it'll say on the opposite side, amount of coin.
Okay, yeah. I think I am going to go, in spite of the fact that I should not get distracted, I'm going to get distracted and go and try and earn some money at the local general store by trying to perform on people with a little cup.
There is a general store. It's not really the place you would typically try to perform, but there is also a tavern if you'd rather find that. It is called...
okay, I'll do the tavern.
It is called the Alliance Arms Inn.
Okay.
It is dimly lit by torchlight with a warm fireplace. There's a large pot of stew sitting inside as an elderly woman stirs. There are wooden tables and benches that line the room with a handful of patrons having an early afternoon drink. The air is filled with murmurs of laughter and chatter and the smell of roasted meat and cheese. A human girl's walking around the room, getting drinks, passing out drinks. And there's a big burly man with a bushy beard behind the bar, passing a mug of ale to another patron. And he looks up at you. "Good day, stranger. What can I do you for?"
Can I try and convince him to let me play for the night for like the people around the town?
What do you say to convince him?
Oh, I have to say something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I just rely on my percentage points of charisma?
I mean, you got to say something to try to persuade him, you know.
I'm gonna say like, they're all humans, right?
Most of them, yes.
I'm lying through my teeth because I hate humans, or I hate elves.
You hate elves.
I hate elves. Okay, so I'm cool with the humans. I'm gonna be like, "It was a, this is a really nice establishment you have here, but I feel like the vibe is a little low, and I feel like we could pick it up a bit with some nice music. If you're willing to employ me for the night."
You a performer?
Yeah, I'm a musician. I'm a bard.
Interesting. Yeah, we have we're kind of slow right now, but we'll have a dinner rush in a couple hours that we could use you for. Say 5 gold for an hour.
Sure. Yes, sounds good.
We haven't had a musician in quite a while. I look forward to seeing you in a few hours.
I give a literal thumbs up.
All right. Do you hang out? Do you get a drink? Do you get something to eat, or are you gonna go?
I'm gonna get a drink.
It'll be 1 silver for a drink, and that is 1/10 of a gold piece.
Okay, that's fine.
So he'll hand you a mug of ale.
Mm-hmm. I'll take it and drink it.
New to town, friend?
Yes, I am.
We don't get many of your sort around here with that sort of getup.
Yeah, well, you know, I like to go from place to place and meet new people and meet new places.
What's your name?
My name is Mythias.
I'm Falgor.
Hold on, Tyler, how do I pronounce my last name?
Mythias, I mean, you came up with it, but I pronounce it like Vawako.
Vawako. Okay, that's kind of fun. Okay, so I say Mythias Vawako, my full name, because that's important for business, right?
I'm Falgor. I'm the owner of this here establishment, the Alliance Arms Inn.
That's cool. You seem like a good guy.
I'll tell you what. You do good tonight. Bring us in some extra people, and I'll give you a room on the house.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. I will.
All right. What, you just passing through, or something bring you to town specifically?
The exact reason I'm here. I'm dead-ass broke, and I need to work.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, unless you're planning to stay for a while, I don't know if 5 gold an hour is going to be the best, but I know that there's been a call to arms or some such from the mayor recently.
That is on my list.
Yeah, he seems right desperate.
Desperate? Why is he desperate?
How do I put this? As of the last few years, we've been plagued with sort of communal migraines, you might say. It gets real intense sometimes. Just last week, we had a couple fellers just keel over from it. Yeah, it's bad. So the mayor's been he had a few people come in try to help it, like a magic sword or some of such, and they just left. They didn't take us seriously.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, hopefully this new batch of he upped the reward too. Everybody in town's basically pitching in to fund this one.
So you guys have got a strong community connection to each other.
Well, it's how we keep afloat around here. A lot of the big towns just kind of overlook us, so you gotta keep that communal bond.
Yeah, I understand. I've been in a couple big towns.
Yeah, all those uppity types.
I hate uppity types so much.
Yeah, it's worthless. Scum.
Scum of the earth.
Just wastes of space.
Just absolute pathetic pieces of walking flesh.
Yeah. You ain't so bad.
What's this guy's name again, Tyler?
His name is Falgor.
You are not so bad either, Falgor.
Appreciate it, son. That girl rat walking around, that's Benev. She's my daughter. She works here.
That's cool.
The lady by the stew, that's old Isabel. She's a bit of a kook.
She seems nice.
Yeah, everybody else here is regular.
Tyler, do I have to keep talking? How long do I have to talk to this guy?
No, and just, you can leave if you want.
Oh, so like the plot doesn't go on until I go to the mayor?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
That it was like, I thought we were gonna like vignette or something like that.
Yeah, no, that's what we're gonna just once you go to the mayor's house. Then we move
Gotcha.
on.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna like salute this guy and give him a fist bump and go to the mayor then, because I feel really bad to take up so much.
Well, you
time.
got some interesting little context. So.
I did, yes.
All right. Yeah, he's just chatting up this man. Edric, you've just arrived via ship, a charming cargo vessel called the Sour Knuckle. It made landfall on the docks of Port Last. You couldn't afford the fees involved with taking a larger boat directly to Neverwinter, so you settled for a smaller ship to get a bit farther north. On the way, the captain, a gruff half-orc fellow named Seamus McKay, told you the mayor of Last put out a call for aid to adventurers, promising a hefty reward to whoever solves their local issue. This made you excited. You know you can't cut it alone in the adventuring biz. You're often prone to injury, but you have an important job to do, and you need gold to do it, so this might be two birds with one stone. Find a strapping band of young adventurers to hire and earn some much-needed coin in the process. You want to head straight to the mayor's estate or go somewhere else first?
Let's go somewhere else first. Let's explore.
Where would you like to go?
Oh. Let's look at the map, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Pull up the map.
Oh, map. How about we go to the tavern? Not tavern. Jesus. General store.
General store? Okay.
General store. I want to see what's
Head
around.
over to the general store. There's kind of a crotchety old man running the place. He's like probably late 70s, human. Just got these like faint wisps of hair left, and he's missing like 10 teeth.
Oh.
Can I help you?
No, I'm just browsing. Thank you, though.
Okay. What are you looking for?
I guess, I've been traveling quite a bit, so I'm a little hungry.
Okay. He definitely has some rations, provisions, and some supplies to make food, stuff like that. If you wanted a meal, that would be more of like go to the tavern or the fisheries.
Maybe just like a small snack, just to hold me over a little bit
You
before
can
a
find
full
some,
meal.
definitely like, he's got like a sack of dried nuts and other such bits, berries, stuff like that.
Nuts. I'll do some berries for now.
Sack of berries, probably 1 silver piece. So that's 1/10 of the gold.
1/10 gold.
Do anything else in town, or are you heading over?
I think I'm heading over now.
Okay. So after some time, all 6 strangers gather outside the gate to Caravel Hall. There is The four of you, plus Felwyn, the gnome, Keggzlie's companion, and then a human girl at the mayor's estate. The building beyond the fence was a curious sight, as it looks like a ship that had been turned upside down and placed on land. The hull of the ship served as the roof and walls of the building, while the masts and sails were removed or used as supports. The building had numerous windows where cannon ports used to be, and a single set of double doors facing towards the gate, with a chimney emerging from the top. Scrawled across one side of the building, upside down from your perspective, in a weather-worn paint, are the words, "The Caravel," the former name of the sailing vessel. There are two guards at the gate who acknowledge your presence as each of you arrives, and one of them enters the gate, knocks on the door, and an elderly man comes through. He looks to be about in his 60s, with perfectly combed hair, dressed in a meticulously kept black suit. Very prim and proper sort of manner about him. Greetings, all. I am pleased to see that you've arrived. My name is Arthur Vortes. I am the assistant of the mayor of Portlast. I believe the council is in a meeting at the moment, but I shall notify them of your arrival, and I will retrieve you when they are ready. Please stay here. He walks off. And you all have a moment to speak amongst yourselves.
Speak amongst ourselves. I'm just like eyeing up everybody. I just don't like anybody. I'm staring at everyone right now, and I'm like, I'm pulling out my dagger and just like like an angry little man.
Felwyn takes a note out of your playbook, and he pulls out a finger bone, just an entire finger on a chain, and starts chewing on it as he looks at everyone, glares daggers at people.
I'm just like, where the
It's like a
hell?
lucky rabbit foot, but not.
Where'd you get that thing?
I pulled it off of my latest foe. What do you want from me?
Latest foe? Which one was that?
You know, the guy we killed down in Southampton.
Why did we kill him again?
Because he called you short and green and ugly.
But all of those things are no, they're not. Never mind. You had it in. You made a good call there.
Yeah, of course.
You should probably throw that thing away though. It's gonna scare people.
Just chucks it over his shoulder. He's got like 6 more in his pouch. You know this about him.
And I don't like that he has that many finger bones. I think it's improper and gross.
You were a pirate, to be fair.
I was, but I don't keep bones on me.
He's a collector.
Okay, fair enough.
So I overheard this entire conversation, and I've just been obviously like cracking up, like listening to these two weirdos. So immediately I walk over to talk to them. Like there's no objections. I have to.
Oh, I twink.
I'm like, what's up?
What's with the get up here? Why do you look like that?
That's crazy because
dark
you're literally
and
dressed as a pirate
handsome.
now, dude.
I am not dressed like a pirate. I'm dressed formally. How dare you?
That is a pirate's hat on your head right now.
It might be, but it doesn't make me a pirate.
You have an eye patch, dude. Like literally an eye patch.
You have so much wrong going on with you. I don't even where do I start? What's with the mask? What are you wearing?
Excuse me, gentlemen. I hate to bother, but if anyone's gonna be getting rid of this,
Nobody's talking to you.
I wanted to see.
Hold
if I
on,
could have
hold
one of
on.
those fingers.
Stupid grung.
This guy's a gentleman. He's got a mustache, okay?
Yeah,
Don't
respect
push him
his
away.
How do you keep that thing trimmed properly?
It kind of works itself. What can I say?
You work it out yourself?
No, the stash does.
Okay, you work the stash. Are you implying it's what? It's a magic stash?
Yes, there's a own spell.
It's magic?
that keeps it-
You have a magic spell for maintaining your mustache.
Yes, I do.
That's the coolest thing I've ever heard of in my entire life. What the
Thank you.
hell?
Everyone else I told does not think it's cool. They think it's creepy or strange. So
Is it like a potion cream, or is it like a? How does
it's kind of like it's like throwing dust on it. It's just kind of like blah. But
Oh, I must get. You must
sprinkle.
sneeze a lot. Like,
Yeah, the
Okay.
first couple weeks I had it, I was sneezing quite a bit. But
Are you high? Do you get high from snorting that? Like that close to your
No.
nose?
I don't remember getting high.
Are you just perpetually high because you got magic dust right below your nose at all
You know what?
times?
Most times I don't even realize. So I don't know. You might notice, you might not. I don't know.
What's up with the big girl here then? What's your deal?
My deal?
Yeah, your deal.
What do you mean, my deal?
You've got a deal going on. I'm trying to break it down. What? I don't know.
Are you trying to flirt right now, Keggers?
No,
This
absolutely
constitutes as harassment.
Dude,
I
you're trying to
think.
flirt is not working at all.
ridiculously
Yeah.
calm. She's kind of into. You be quiet. I'm not talking to you.
I'm just saying. All right, you told me you went on a bender and got married in one night, man. Like this
Whoa.
is not living up to your hype.
I
your hype.
might be a married man. It's true. But it has nothing to do with this conversation.
I mean, you do have a ring, I guess.
The ring is none of your concern.
I mean, you just said you're married, so I assume.
Is the ring just a show, or is it
He
just...
said I was married. I never even brought that up to you.
Are you married to him?
I'm not married.
Yeah.
That is
You guys
a very,
do seem like a couple.
that is a very common misconception. that you think that.
I mean, we have such good chemistry, though.
Thanks.
I pull out my dagger and I just like hold it out like an aggressive lunatic. Just like, quit your yapping right now. You don't know what you're talking about.
You get closer and I whack you with my staff on your head.
Do I have to roll for anything? Do I have to roll for like intimidate or like anything like that? Be an asshole?
Sure. Roll asshole check.
It's an asshole check.
I think he's successfully being an asshole. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll intimidation. Roll intimidation.
Okay. Intimidation. Where is that?
It's along your skills.
Okay, I think I. Okay, I'm rolling.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first roll, my epic first roll. I got
Please be
a.
awful or good. 23. This is the scariest fucking goblin you guys have ever seen. This guy is feral.
I'm drooling out of the side of my mouth.
I'm gonna roll intimidation for Keggzlie.
Yeah.
11. This gnome, not so intimidating.
Okay.
The gnome
Yeah,
next to the goblin looks like a cute little plush. This goblin is a rabid dog.
Well, I imagine Felwyn's just smiling, like waving. He's just standing there going like, hello. And I'm like holding up my knife and going, ah!
Yeah,
That's
he's pretty gross. The human girl that's the sixth person is just kind of like 10 feet away from you guys. She was closer. She's moved away during all this.
I turn over to her and I'm like, what's your deal then?
What is the deal thing? Why is it always a deal?
She had a book open and she just kind of like puts it in front of her face.
Okay. Ignoring me, are we? Are ya?
Keggs, you really suck at flirting, my guy.
I am not playing!
Criminy. At
Strange
this point,
creatures you are.
Flirting.
How I'm feeling.
at this point, Arthur comes back out and he unlatches the gate and opens it up. Master Haramos will see you now.
I store my daggers away and I kind of I eye everyone up as we start walking in or whatever.
He leads you all inside and opens the double doors. It's made out of an old ship, so it looks weather worn. It's nicely lit for the most part. There's a big, nice purple carpet out in the middle of the room, and then on this elevated platform with these stairs going up on either side. There's 3 tables with 3 chairs and 3 human individuals, and 2 guards at the base and 1 guard up behind the center chair. There is a human man at the center in his mid to late 50s with graying brown hair, rough worn white skin with faint scars along one side of his neck and a short beard. Dressed in a decently tailored green suit with leather straps holding dull silver armor over his person. Next is a human man in his 60s or 70s with wispy gray hair, brown skin. It's almost been turned leathery from decades of work in the sun, missing a few fingers on his left hand, dressed in what seems to be old sailor gear. And then the youngest of the three is a human woman in her late 30s, with long curled ginger hair and freckles across her face, with deep frown lines, dressed in an elegant blue dress with silver intricate lace trim. And as the six of you come in and line up, they're having a bit of a conversation with themselves, and then they turn to look at you. Welcome, everyone. So it would seem that you are answering our call for help.
Yes, we are.
And this is the man in the middle. I am First Captain Haramos Dothwintle, leader of Port Last. I appreciate your arrival, and welcome to Caravel Hall. This is my home, and the first building of our city. But that is all just formalities. Travelers, I must... I apologize. I must implore to you the sincerity of our plight. I know not what the source of this curse is upon our home. I do know that it started roughly 6 months ago. It began as faint headaches and has since become something more. Fits of violence and bleeding from the orifices, and we need your help. We had some...
You right now, Jesus.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing, keep talking, I don't care.
Alright, have some respect, okay? What the hell? This guy, you're trying to get a job from this guy, okay? Yeah. Do you want the job?
Shut up.
The woman speaks up. Just the worst. And just kind of rolls her eyes. And the older man off to the other side says, give him a chance. I like their spunk.
I cross my arms and I try to look cool in front of everyone, but no.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. Please introduce yourselves, my cohorts. I'm Vargas Targason. I am the dockmaster, and lived in this town for all my life, and I must say I've never seen anything quite like this shit in front of me right now.
Shit?
Shit? Define shit.
Shit?
He just waves a finger at all of you.
Did you say define shit?
Define us as shit?
I am Thulia Rimble, mistress of the treasury.
So you're the rich one.
And utterly displeased by this performance.
Excuse me.
All right. That is enough. Now, my people have suffered gravely, lashing out in fits of violence, as I said, with these waves of shared headaches. And can everyone make me a perception check? On the initial page, there is a long list that says acrobatics, animal handling, arcana. Along there is perception. If you can all roll, click the plus something next to that.
Should be something good, baby.
18 from Mythias, that's very good.
Oh, that's good. Ooh. 22.
22, okay. Waiting on Edian. What's your name again? Jesus, I'm forgetting.
Lord.
Edric.
Whatever. Edric, that's what it is.
How the hell did I do this?
So along on the first page, there's a list that says acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, athletics, and then along there it says perception.
My character page?
Yes.
First page. Okay.
It's in the middle, kind of. It's like that long.
Yeah, I have no clue.
What?
What do you mean by first page?
So let me just share my screen and I'll show you.
Sorry, I don't mean to.
No worries. No, you're fine.
Okay.
On your character sheet.
On your character sheet, yes. So can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so right here, down here.
Oh, there. Okay.
Perception.
Yeah, I'm looking like.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh no, I was right by it. Okay. All right. What am I rolling? Just roll it.
Perception, yep. Just click.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, so all of you but Enya notice a trickle of blood come down Hermos' nose. And then his guard right behind him raises his sword and just screams and swings at him and then hits Hermos in the back and tackles him, and the two of them tumble over the edge.
Jesus.
Fargus and Thulia both are just holding their heads in pain, and I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw. So I'm going to share my screen again.
Yeah.
Your saving throws are right here, and right here is your wisdom specifically.
So I'll do wisdom. 21. Oh, she's saved. Nice.
Okay, 21 for
Three?
theirs.
I got 19.
Okay.
I
21,
got like a 3, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Three.
Mythias,
Explodes.
you take 1 point of psychic damage.
Okay.
So I'm going to share my screen again so you can know how to add damage. So right here on the top right, there's a box that says hit points and heal and damage. So you just go in and type 1 and then hit damage.
Gotcha.
Ouch. Oof.
Ouch.
And all 3 guards are violent at this point. Matt?
They're violent?
Violent, aggressive.
Oh, no.
And so Hermos has just tumbled over the edge, and this other guard has fallen with him. And all 3 guards look like they're about to make a move on him.
Oh, wow.
So I need everybody to roll initiative.
Yeah, baby.
And I'll share my screen again, just in case anybody needs it. Initiative is right here.
Sorry, I missed that tie. Where is it? Oh, is it next to the armor class?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Foundy. Roll it, baby, roll it. Roll it. I got 21.
So those are, you guys rolled intelligence saves. Sorry.
Oh shit.
Let me show you where initiative is.
Hold on.
Right here.
Ah,
So go ahead and click that.
clear as day.
Clear as day. Right to the open.
Oh,
Okay.
5?
not a lot.
You're getting the bad roll.
I am.
So we got Kegs at 21.
So what happened to the other guys? Did they die? Or
Which other guys?
the guys that were standing next to Hermos?
So they are incapacitated. They
Okay, so
they're bleeding from both nostrils and the ears, and they are just holding their heads.
So they're not important right now.
They are they are not relevant to the combat.
Okay.
Okay. We are all set. So first up is Keggzlie. So remember you have action, movement, and a bonus action.
Okay.
And Hermos is prone on the ground. One of the guards is on top of him. Looks like he's about to get up and attack again. And the other 2 guards are getting ready to attack in this fit of blind aggression.
Okay. Can I gotta remember my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Could I? So I could probably get up there because I've got good movement. Let me
30
check.
feet of movement? Yeah, you can definitely get up there.
Is it possible that I could do a stealth attack on the guard, or is anyone else? Is that not possible?
They are, since they initiated the attack, you would not be able to get surprise, and Heramos is not he's not an ally per se.
Okay.
So you would be able to get sneak attack.
Okay. I'm just gonna run straight up to him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run down straight up to the guard here. All right, I'm like, yeah. And can I do anything else?
Yeah, you have action and a bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna just I'm gonna attack him. I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay.
I don't like his face. So I'm going to hit him with my dagger. I just hit the. You can just hit him.
Yeah, what'd you roll?
Oh, I'll roll. Roll. Give me something good. That's not great. That's 13.
13.
Yeesh.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh! God damn it. He's a quick one. And then I have a bonus action? Or?
Yes, you do.
Okay. What can I do for my bonus actions?
So let me show you. If you're on your action tab,
Yeah.
you pull it up. If you're on your action tab, you have all of your actions here, and then you can scroll down, and it says bonus actions, and this tells you everything that you could do as a bonus action.
Okay. Let's see here then. Section. Can I hide?
There's not really anywhere to hide at the moment because you're
I
just
didn't
kind of in the middle of everything.
Then I guess I'm just gonna disengage.
Okay. You want to keep moving then?
Yeah. I'm gonna move.
It was about 20 feet there, so you got 10 more feet of movement.
Okay. So let's see. Let's see where I can move to, where I'm not gonna get my head off or whatever. I can move. I can't move very far. Okay.
Yeah.
I can move like past the carpet, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So like right there, I think.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright. So now it is Enya's turn.
That was most pathetic.
Well, you tried, you know. Low level, that's all you got.
As I'm running, I'm going to pull out my great axe swinging.
Mm-hmm.
Go for that one. That ain't going to work. That's a 7.
That is a miss. Bonus action?
No, I can't do anything with that yet.
Okay. So then that is guard 1's turn. He is going to spend half of his movement to get up. And then he is going to make a melee weapon attack on Heramos. 16 to hit, which misses. So he misses Heramos.
I'll be back.
Okay. Oh, I didn't roll initiative for Heramos either, so let me do that.
Oh yeah.
14. So he will go between Felwyn and Edric.
Oh nice. He's just like, I'm getting the hell out of here. He's like, what's wrong with my homeboys?
And all of the guards are bleeding from the eyes and the nose.
They're bleeding from the eyes, but they're attacking like crazy.
Yeah, they're screaming like they're losing it.
Heramos is fine. He's bleeding a little bit, but he's okay.
Yeah, I mean he like conked his head on the ground and took a slash to the back, but he's conscious and he's not like in dire straits. Yeah.
Okay, so everyone else is freaking out. I see.
Yeah. So that brings us to Felwyn's turn.
What's Felwyn gonna
Felwyn
do?
is looking at this situation, and he is just all kinds of confused. Happened out of nowhere. Well, okay. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on guard number 1. So,
I'm gonna do something good, baby.
so Wisdom 14 save on the guard. That's a fail.
No.
No, that's a fail for the guard.
Oh, never mind. I No.
So that is 4d6.
46.
4d6.
Oh, 4d6. I thought you said 46.
14, 19. Okay, so guard 1 takes 19 points of damage, and his nostrils are a fountain of blood as he grabs his head.
He's like an anime character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much health?
I can't. He looks pretty rough. If I had to put in a metric, he looks about half down.
Okay.
So that is gonna be. I think it's gonna be Phone's turn. No, he'll give a bardic inspiration. He will look at Keggers.
Yeah.
And clap and say, "You got this, baby!" And so
I do my damnedest.
You have a D6 to your next ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Nope.
Alright, so that is his turn. Heramos is going to stand up and just attempt to run away.
Mm.
So guard 1 is going to take an attack of opportunity on him.
Oh, poor guy.
That's a natural 20.
Jesus.
So, natural 20s means that you double the amount of dice that you roll, essentially. So, for this guard's attack, that is going to be 2d8 plus 2. And that is 7 plus 2, so 9 points of damage.
Say 9?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Alright, Heramos takes a slash to the back, and then he runs off. Let's see.
Good God. I thought he was going to run all the way. I was like,
Well, I mean, full movement he can get pretty far, so.
really? Okay.
Yeah. About over here.
Okay.
And that's his
Wow.
turn. Next up is Edric.
Oh my god, I forgot we chose Jim's magic missile. Let's look into that. But is it possible if I can use my mage hand?
What do you want to do with your mage hand? It can, so it can hold or push or throw about 10 pounds worth.
Oh wow. We'll just we'll take we'll have the guard be slipped underneath their feet. So
Okay, so go ahead and just roll a strength check. That's going to be at the very top, right under your picture.
gotcha. Do I hit the 9 or like the number
You hit
underneath it?
the plus or the minus, yeah.
Gotcha. All right, just I got an 8.
Okay, and I'm going to roll a strength for one of the guard. Which guard are you going for specifically?
Who's on the roster? Like what kind of guard?
Guard 1, Guard 2, and Guard 3. Guard 1 is the one that just dealt a ton of damage to Heramos.
Okay.
Guard 2 is being attacked by Enya, and Guard 3 has not done anything yet.
All right. Well, we're gonna do guard 3.
Okay. So for him, that's a 2. So yeah, he trips, face plants,
Nice.
and I'll say that he takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage from cracking his nose on the floor.
Man, my only time I'm gonna like I lost 1 damage.
His nose was hurting.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I'm pretty happy with what I've done.
Alright, next up.
I'm going home now.
Next up is the human sorcerer. She is looking at this situation and is going to sling some magic energy sort of out of her book and flick her hand forward, and these beams of light are going to fly from her fingertips, and she's going to cast a magic missile.
Hell.
So...
Best spelling.
So 3 darts, that is, and those are an automatic hit, so that is 3d4 plus 3. He's going to send all of these at guard number 1. 8, 11 points of damage. Oh, so close. Guard number 1 is looking really rough. He's hanging on by a thread.
He's like a corpse man right now.
Yeah. He ain't doing so hot. So that is going to be her turn. Mythias, your turn.
Okay, to recap. So, guard number 1 is the dude in the middle.
Yep.
Right? And he just got his ass handed to him. So he's almost done.
He's...
Guard number 2, Braden tried to attack him and then absolutely failed.
No, that was guard number 1.
Oh, that was guard number 1? Okay,
Yep.
so then... Okay, and then Enya is attacking guard number 2. No damage has been dealt yet, though, right? And then guard 3, what happened to guard 3?
Edric grabbed his leg with a magic hand and pulled him to the ground, so he face planted.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened to guard 1? How did he get so damaged?
Felwyn cast a spell and attacked his mind, and then Ahria shot 3 laser beams at him.
Okay. I think I'm going to cast a spell. And so I can do either the cantrips or the first levels, right?
Yes.
I have 2 actions.
No, you have an action and a bonus action. So they're a thing. Let me show you again. So on your list, it'll say time, and it's a 1A or 1R or 1BA. So 1A is an action, 1BA is a bonus action, 1R is a reaction. Reactions happen when something else triggers it outside of your turn. On your turn, you have actions and bonus actions, and I am saying that you can do an action and bonus action spell. So you can do both.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna do the... Oh, let me just...
You've also got weapons you can use.
Yeah, I've got my dagger, club or something. This is trying to invent... if the target can hear you, though it need not understand you, it must succeed a wisdom saving throw or have psychological damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll. Okay, I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery on the guard 2 that Enya's about to fight.
Okay.
So that should mean that on his next thing, when he fights her, he should be kind of weakened, right?
Yeah, what is the saving throw on that? So right next to the 1A, it'll say range, 60 feet, and then it says wisdom next to that. What is that?
Wisdom is 15.
15? Okay, so I'm roll a 15 wisdom save for one of these guards. Guard 2, you said?
Yep.
So he failed, so he takes 1d4 damage. Go ahead and roll that 1d4 box next to the wisdom.
Next to the wisdom with the spells? Okay. I got a 3.
3? Okay, so he takes 3 points of damage. As he just grabs his head and just screams in pain a little bit more.
That's awesome. It was already.
'Cause I have a second thing, right? Can I run over to Felwyn and give him a kiss on the head?
Yes, you can. He's right next to you, so you just have to kneel over. He kind of blushes. Oh my. A fellow bard, I see. Gives you a wink.
I wink at him back.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, so now it is guard 2's turn. He is going to take a swing at Enya with disadvantage. What, Brad?
Yeah, he's got birds floating around.
He's a little dazed, a little confused.
Yeah.
Those are both really good. That's a 19 and 18, so I think those hit.
Those both hit.
Yeah, well, it's just one attack, but he rolled really good even with disadvantage. So that is... he's got a big-ass spear. And he is just going to try to stick you with it. So it's 1d6. You take 2 points of damage.
That's nothing.
And he says, he just goes, "Stop it!" And then that's his turn. Guard 3, he face planted, so he is going to spend half of his movement to get up. And let's see. He's going to begin to approach Paramos.
Uh-oh.
And that is his turn. So now we are back up to Keggers.
All right. Okay. So guard 1 is like on death's door, right?
Yeah, he's hanging on by a thread.
I'm just gonna charge up to him again. I am going to.
Anything you do is going to be overkill anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So you could just
Yeah.
Literally,
murder this motherfucker.
literally 1 HP, guys.
Okay, so I'm just gonna use my one short sword. I'm just gonna try to cleave his skull in or whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll for that. That is gonna be.
That hits.
7. Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay,
You don't need to, but go ahead.
9.
Okay. Yeah, he's obliterated. You just fucking take his head off.
Just explodes his head. Blood just splashes on my face, and I'm just like smiling like a lunatic.
He's done. He's dead.
I'm like, what a lovely day.
Splatters across your face. Yeah. I believe. So you move from there to there. You should have enough movement. If you want, you could get up to guard 2 and then use a bonus action to attack it as well.
Absolutely, I will.
And this time you would get sneak attack because he's in combat.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak attack him then.
Okay.
Push up to him. Then I'm going to, and sneak attack I can just use as a.
So sneak attack for you.
Is that a bonus reaction?
So it just happens if you have it available. It'll be 1 extra d6. So go ahead and roll and then.
Where's that? Sorry.
So roll the attack first. Do the attack normally.
Okay. I'll go dagger.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna roll the attack, and it's gonna be a 17.
Nice. All right, that hits. So go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Okay. Come on, baby. I got a weird little amount of damage. 7.
7. All right. So then, if you scroll down on the actions page, it'll go bonus actions and then reactions and then other. Sneak attack is in your other. So go ahead and click that.
Okay. I just hit the damage one.
Yep. The 1d6.
All right. Okay. Let's see. 5.
Obliterated. Dead. Off with his head.
Whoa! I still had to kill.
Right.
I'm just running around like a psycho, right? Murdering people.
So that is.
Sorry about that.
Turn. Next up is Enya.
First off, fuck you for stealing my kill.
Hey, whoa, I'm getting shit done here. What are you doing?
I'll move this way a little bit. Produce flame on Godfrey.
Okay. Ooh. Is that an attack or a saving throw?
It can be done as an attack.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 2.
It is the 21.
21 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 6 points of
6
damage.
points.
Okay. You flame broil this guy. He's not quite dead, but he's definitely looking a little bit like Anakin because you hit him right in the face.
I hate you.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Not unless you want. I can use a cantrip as a bonus action.
If it says bonus action.
It does not.
Okay, then no.
That's it.
All
That's
right.
all I can do.
That's your turn. Next up is, well, guard 1 is dead, so Felwyn. Felwyn, he's gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on guard 1. So that is a Wisdom 14 save on the remaining guard. Definitely saves, so Felwyn's turn is done. Next up is Heramos. He's just gonna run a little farther. He's just panicking. He's a little scared. And that's his turn. He's like, "Oh, get away from me!"
Running around the room like a baby.
Was you trying to get caught on fire?
Yeah. Next
fair
up is Edric.
Oh, my face! I'm gonna get on fire.
Edric, you're up.
Oh shit. What can I do now? I mean, can I just like? I'm just watching the show unfold at this point.
I mean, if you could probably end this with a magic missile, to be honest.
Okay. Can I use the famous Jim's magic missile?
Yeah, Jim's magic missile, man. Whip it out.
All right. Do I hit +5 tie or whatever is next?
So it automatically hits. You just have to roll the damage.
Oh. So, I act like I know what I'm doing. How many times? 3?
Yes. It does 3 missiles.
2, and a 3. 6 plus 3 plus 5 gives us.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's. Yeah.
You just these
It's
fucking
14 damage. So
these anime missiles come out of your staff and just blow 3 fucking holes through this guy,
God.
and he kills over.
On my staff.
That's awesome.
And that's done.
Nice
I don't
job,
know.
Mustache.
Anytime. Hey, thank Jim. He was gonna make a magic missile.
Everything calms down for a minute. Heramos. Thank you. Oh, my God. It's certainly getting worse.
What is?
The mental attacks. There have been fits of violence like that before, but I thought my guards were made of sterner stuff. I will have to notify their families. Thank you.
Yeah, we kind of burnt one of the faces off. So.
Yes, well, I appreciate you saving my life. It was a 500 gold reward, but because of this action that you've done for me, I can double that total to split up across all of you. And I will come up with another way to repay you shortly, by the time you return, if you are successful, of course.
I think we got ourselves a deal, eh, lads?
Hey, Tyler.
Uh-huh.
I can't heal anybody now, right?
You can. Yeah, you can heal out of combat.
Okay. Can I roll to heal Enya and myself? Or just one person?
You
I
can.
don't need healing, you're fine.
It would be 2 separate spells.
2 separate spells?
Or you
Okay.
can just, yeah.
Did anyone get hurt?
Mythias took 1 point of damage, Enya took a couple, I think, and then
Only like 2 points.
Heramos
So good.
took like 16.
Oh yeah, you should.
Oh shit, I should heal Haramos. Can I heal Haramos?
He's a little rough. He's not that bad, but he's a little rough.
Dying.
Yeah, I heal this guy?
He does have like a giant wound on his back.
Okay, I want to roll to heal him.
Okay.
Okay. I just rolled. I got 2. So
You
it's
got
7.
7. Alright, he
Mhm.
heals up 7 points. I mean, that's better than he was.
There you go. You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, as for leads, I'm not entirely certain. The most traveled through areas of town, I would say, worth asking around would be the tavern, the blacksmith, or the docks, and to be specific, that is the Cracked Anvil is the blacksmith, and the Alliance Arms Inn is the tavern.
The tavern was where I was just at, right?
Yes. So you
And where I have a gig coming up, right?
Mhm. Edric, you are familiar with the docks. You've been there.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling like a tavern might be a good trip.
Yeah, I could use a drink, honestly.
I got a gig there. And maybe if we do a good enough job, maybe we can lure some people in and get more information from the rest of the town.
You're smarter than you look, Twink.
You ever performed with partners before, Barty boy?
I would love to perform with you.
Oh hell yeah!
Keep it in your pants, dicks.
Look, when you meet a peer, you just gotta respect.
Respect mutual artists.
All right. Well, I wish you the best of luck. I will see to my companions up there. The other 2 are passed the fuck out, heads down on the tables.
Oh yeah, I forgot there were other
Yeah,
people.
they're up there. They are unconscious.
Yeah.
I will see to them. Thank you. And, please save us.
Please
He
leave
will
my.
walk away.
Okay.
Tyler, I'm gonna be right back, okay?
Okay, sure thing. The human woman will sort of look to the rest of you and snap her book shut. I have some leads of my own that I'm going to investigate, but I suppose I shall meet you all in the tavern, say, tomorrow morning?
Aye, sure. Don't share any of the leads with us, that's fine.
Well, there might be a bonus for whoever does the most work, so, you know, we all need to make a little bit of coin in our own way. My name is Ahria, though. I'm a sorcerer.
Ahria the sorcerer, aye.
Pleased to meet you all.
Likewise.
And she will take her leave.
I was just kind of staring daggers at her the whole time. Don't like humans.
Yeah, she has... This town is full of humans, my guy.
Yeah, I know, I'm glaring.
She has, like, black hair that's been dyed blue, and then just this sort of blue, leather, gray, black outfit with pieces of armor here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I sent a picture of her in the group as well.
Yes, I see that. She's distinguished.
She is unique.
Mm-hmm.
But she takes her leave and leaves the 5 of you all together. So, you can head to the tavern.
Alright. Let's go get us our drink on.
Alright. You head over to the Alliance Arms Inn, where we have been previously with Mythias.
Mm-hmm.
It is, a quaint building. It's big. It's got rooms in the back, but it is not fancy by any means. It's a local inn, but one of the nicer buildings comparatively in town. Dimly lit by torchlight. It's still that old lady is still stirring the pot of stew in the fireplace, kind of muttering to herself. There's a really crotchety looking guy at the bar drinking. He was here before. Falgor, the big burly man with the beard, is still working at the bar. He has an apron on and is this sleeveless sort of like tank top and big muscles.
How long do you think we were at the place for? Like, how long?
How long were you at the Caravel Hall?
Yeah.
I would say maybe you're probably waiting outside longer than you were inside, so maybe half an hour total.
Oh, total? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it like the dinner time that they were talking about, or what roughly what time is it?
Getting pretty close. It was late afternoon already, so it is getting probably to about 6:30.
Okay, so we're approaching that dinner rush, I guess.
There are a couple more people in here, and then the people do seem to be getting off work as you walk the streets.
Okay. We're already at the tavern, right?
Yes, you are here.
Cool.
Sorry, we're at the tavern now?
Mm-hmm.
Are we inside or are we like outside?
Yeah, you're inside.
Okay.
I'm just walking over. I'm immediately plopping down on a little seat, and then I just like slam a coin on the table, and I'm like, "Give me a drink, the hardest shit you got."
So, for the rest of you, this goblin walks over to the bar, has to climb up on the stool, and then has to reach up and slam a coin up. His arms bent at like a 90-degree angle above his head, and be like, "Give me your best ale."
For reference, I'm 3'1".
Yes.
I'm tiny.
Felwyn is also 3'1".
And
So,
how
same
tall
height.
is Edric?
All right, let's piss off the goblins before.
4 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
You are a tall grung.
I just put the edit in there. There you go. 4 feet. I'm a tall grunt. I'm the tallest in my family.
The longest and the tallest.
Keggzlie runs over to the bar and just full-on front flips into a stool, and then throws a gold piece up. Hey, we'll take some rounds.
Hardest shit you've got. Something that'll get me drunk in 3 sips.
Sure, I can pull something up. Sure, let me go get something from the back. For all of you together.
Damn. Everyone wanting something, it's on this guy.
Yeah.
Does he even have enough money to pay for everyone?
Oh yeah.
Don't question me.
I am loaded.
Felwyn's rich. If anything, he'll pay for it.
I threw a gold piece on the counter. Yeah.
All right, Felwyn, you're paying for everything.
All right. That's fine. He's
Tyler,
go ahead.
what was the name of the bartender again?
Falgor?
Falgor? I'm like, I give like a knowing nod to Falgor or
Yeah.
something like that.
He knows it's you. He gives you a little wink.
Yep. And then I take advantage. I am gonna take some of this guy's money and get a drink. So, yeah.
Here you go, buddy. And he brings out a round of drinks, whatever you want. Stronger stuff, he brings out some like really heavy moonshine, straight up moonshine, for Keggzlie.
I pop one back and immediately fall off the
Just
crash hard into the ground and go.
You always go for the strong stuff, but you can never hold it.
Knocks me out faster, makes me think less.
Fair enough.
You weren't thinking very much to begin with, but yeah, it's alright.
Shut
I turned to Falcor, right? That's his name?
Falgor.
Falgor, and I'm like, hey, Falgor, my buddy, what's it, Felwyn?
Yeah, the gnome.
He's going to perform with me tonight. So I'm gonna have this guy as well, but I'm just gonna split my pay with him.
Oh.
That's what I told the guy.
Didn't know you had a band. All right, then. We prepped the stage for you, and we were kind of using it for storage, but we cleaned it off. Dinner rush should be coming in, and some people are starting to file through the door at the moment.
Cool.
So you guys can get set up and get started whenever you want.
All right. I turned to. Sorry. Is there a photo with all the names? I think there is one. No, there isn't. Oh, Felwyn.
Felwyn,
Here it is.
yeah.
I'm like, all right, Felwyn, let's go to the thing. Let's get set up. What kind of music do you normally play? What genre?
Usually do a ditty or a shanty or I come from gnomish folks, so usually some gnomish tunes.
Play a shanty. Play your mother's song.
Mother's song? Alright, that one's his favorite.
Play it for me, my poor hearty.
Have you heard of punk rock before?
No, is that some dwarvish music?
Well, I invented it, but it's really good, and I think we should try it out. I think you'd be pretty good at it.
All right, yeah, he'll go up to the stage with you, and you guys can run over some notes.
Oh.
So you guys prep that. Anyone else doing anything else?
I'm rolling around on the floor.
There are more people coming in, so a couple of humans like almost step on you, and they hesitate, and some of them kind of want to step on you, but nobody does.
They get close, and I hiss like a cat. Like,
Roll intimidation.
or intimidation. Come on, baby. Hold on, let me pull it up. Where the H? It's in. Oh, there it is. Found it. Come on, baby, give me something good. That is gonna be 11.
They just kind of sneer at you and like roll their eyes and keep going.
That's fitting.
Can I just pick him up and just put him back on the bar stool?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. You're a nice lady.
He's a little man.
Pats on his head.
I just start crying. I miss me wife.
Wow.
It is hard to believe you're married.
I was for one night. Just one night. I don't remember her name. All I remember is her last name. Another drink.
Yeah, he just hands you another. You want another one? A strong one?
Strongest one you got.
Hands you another moonshine.
Yes. Pops one down.
Yeah, we brewed that out in the back.
Oh, it's so bloody good.
I'm worried about his blood alcohol ratio because he's so small.
I mean, he's a goblin. They're like little gremlin creatures, so he can handle it.
I just
Okay.
This doesn't look like it's his first rodeo.
I curl up in the chair and I just take a little nap.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay.
I'm taking a little cat nap right now.
At this point, I think Felwyn and Mythias are up on the stage and they're ready. So go ahead and roll a performance check with advantage.
Okay. It's 27.
Yeah, you and Felwyn fucking kill it. You guys knock it out of the park. This dinner rush is blown away. They have never heard anything like this. People are just stoked. They're throwing gold up at the bar or at the stage. They're just cheering. They're throwing back their drinks and hanging. A couple of dudes start making out in the back. You got them eating out of the palm of your hand.
Good.
Oh yeah.
So you guys kill it. Anyone ask me any questions or anything?
I'm sleeping. My head's like kind of like rocking to the beat.
I'm reading the room. Also kind of attending to my notes I have in my satchel.
You should investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Investigate the people, because Brayden's drunk and passed out, and then me and Felwyn are otherwise occupied. So, do some investigation there, Edric.
Edric, whatever the heck he wants.
I suppose.
What do you want to do, Edric? Eddie.
Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Just want to talk to other people of our party.
Okay. There are a couple people. I mean, the place is pretty full, so you can just approach somebody if you want.
I guess I'll talk to someone else. Yeah. What's Brayden's character? Keggzlie, whatever.
Keggzlie.
Keggzlie. Keggzlie. I go past his living corpse, past the bar to the side to inquire or ask. Just looks like a common townsfolk.
Okay.
Just asking about the community.
He's sort of just staring blankly at the bottom of his mug.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Okay, looks over at you. What are you?
I am what they as a grown. A little bit taller than most growns, but he'll be quite handsome for my species. Mostly because of the mustache.
No. This guy, he's got like a large tattoo along his right arm. With a rabbit on his left hand. He's sort of a plumper guy with these thick sideburns. And curly brown hair. This rough, like, rugged red skin. Well, what can I do you for?
Are you from around here?
Yeah, I'm a local, born and raised.
Nice. Come here often?
Yep. Kinda don't leave.
I hear ya. What's your favorite drink to get here? Any recommendations?
Well, I don't know about the name of it. It's called the Last Drink, and it's the one that the green guy keeps getting.
See.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a one and done sort of deal. I saw he drank 2 of them, so no wonder he's fucking out of it.
Yeah. Definitely won't see the last of it. So.
Yeah, it's a local special.
What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking?
I deliver goods.
Goods as in foods?
Cargo.
Cargo?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of cargo. I don't mind being impressed, but...
Why are you, so interested, pal?
Just making conversation.
Well,
Just curious.
why don't
Trying
you
to
change
get-
the subject?
Okay. Just trying to get a feel for more of the townsfolk. That's all.
Gotcha. What brings you to town?
Kind of complicated, but I've come from a little bit of a faraway place,
Mm-hmm.
and
You are, just as a note, you are supposed to be looking for information on the headaches.
Oh shit. Well, I am not the one to do that. I was actually trying to look back on my backstory a little bit, just to throw in a nugget or two. But my family is kind of it's a bit complicated. But trying to right a few wrongs, and I'm trying to make a name for myself, a good one at that.
Wow. All right. This guy's not interested.
No, he's not. Well, nice talking to you.
Yep.
I'm gonna go back to my end over there, but enjoy the last drink.
You do
Leave it
that.
to
Yeah, you tried so hard. You just don't.
Yeah. He
Well,
wasn't.
this frog just walked up to him and started telling him his life story. You know, he's just like, what?
Ask him about his weird, shady business.
Yeah.
And so Mythias and Felwyn are playing on stage, right?
Yes, they are.
They're jamming out. They're having
Jamming.
what's Enya doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Enya was sitting at the bar next to you,
Oh, okay, we're just sitting there. I'm
She's
like,
babysitting.
yeah,
pretty much.
I'm curled up like a cat, taking a little nap right now.
She
And,
finds you oddly amusing.
occasionally I go, "Ah!" like a weird guttural, like,
Uh-huh.
until I wake up abruptly and violently and start flinging my arms around, like, how long I've been out for?
Maybe half an hour.
I've been out. Okay, what are we supposed to be doing? Gathering information, right? Okay. I'm gonna go ask someone about the lore of this place.
So there's the bartender, there's the old lady,
Oi!
there's the
Barkeep,
the waitress.
bartender.
Hey, what you want, little boy?
What do you know about the people's heads exploding and all that?
You mean the headaches?
Yes, sir.
Well, I know they started about 6 months back. They just kind of came out of nowhere.
I start carving into his table like I'm writing notes.
He smacks you upside the head.
No!
Knock that shit off, or you're paying for it.
Okay, sorry. So 6 months ago, yes.
It started about 6 months ago. Just started as light little communal headaches. Then sort of spiraled into migraines. Started lasting longer. Getting a little bit more intense. Sometimes they would come in at the night and to become like night terrors. And as of lately, as of the last 2 weeks or so, they become fits of violence. He points over to the old lady at the stew. Old Isabel. She killed her husband during one of them.
That's,
or at least so she says. I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, I mean, she could have just been an excuse. Who knows?
Oh, I see. And where do you think? Let me ask you a question, buddy boy.
All right.
Why do you think this is happening?
Well, I don't know if I so much buy into it, but there is a bit of a local superstition going around people don't quite like to talk about. And he sort of kneels down on the bar with his elbows.
Great tell.
There's a bit of a poem, I suppose, that's going around. Looks up for a minute and just tries to think about it. Don't quite remember the first half, but the second half, I think it goes something like, with the boxed gate sealed his fate, born from sadness, turned to madness, ghost was thought in nightmares fraught, now upon the minds of innocent kinds, a mighty feast for the lingering beast. Something like that. Some superstition about some wizard or something that used to live in the area a while back.
Okay. All I heard was feast. Could you repeat that back to me again?
I'll copy and paste it in the chat.
Thank you.
For you guys.
He's just kind of like moping and like he's really pretending like he's listening, but he's kind of nodding off sometimes. And he's like, okay, all right, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this, buddy.
Sure.
Do you think you know anyone who knows the first part of that?
Well, the old sailors at the docks are pretty superstitious types. You know, sailors, they got all their sea shanties and ghost stories and stuff and such.
Yeah.
And then the blacksmith, he's one of the few non-humans in town. He's been around for quite a long time. He's a dwarf, so he's pretty old.
Okay.
So he might be one to go to as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this lot, you know, he kind of looks around the room. They're all drunk as fuck, so probably not going to get that much out of these people. Especially with those two up on stage, they are creating quite the lively atmosphere. Gotta say, I'm impressed.
That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, it's nice to mix things up every now, once in a while. People
Make
get so
some noise, boys. They like it.
people get so dreary around here with this whole, you know, head thing going on. So
I thank you for your help, big boy.
yeah, no more drinks for you, by the way.
Excuse me.
Cutting you off. You kind of those. You're only supposed to have like one of those to end the night. It's supposed to like knock you right out to sleep. You had two. I'm surprised you're not dead. Especially for such a small individual.
I would like to speak to your manager.
I own the place.
You're not being very helpful, buddy. I would like another drink, please.
All right, he hands you a shot glass.
Thank you. I will leave the premises with this shot glass, and I'm keeping it forever now.
Okay. Do you drink it?
Yeah. Well, I hop. Wait, what?
Do you drink it?
Yeah. I pop it back.
It's water.
Okay, but I can't tell. I'm just like,
Okay.
I hop off the stool and I throw it as hard as I can on the ground and shatter it to a million pieces. I'm like,
the Falgor just like raises a hand and waves two fingers at the waitress and says, "Benev, come clean this up."
thanks everyone. I'm taking a now. Goodbye.
All right, let's escort him out.
Yeah, I'm.
The other buddy. It's okay.
I kick open the door and exit the tavern.
Okay. What is everybody else doing?
Can I apologize to the bartender for his behavior?
It's okay. You know, he's actually pretty entertaining. I'm not one of them folk who's like goblins or scum, so you know what? Whatever.
I'm keeping an eye on him outside.
Okay. You're trailing kegs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though he's getting mouthy at me, I'm still trying to make sure.
Who's he not mouthy at?
It's fair.
I leave a silver on the counter to replace the shot glass and run off after them.
He takes it. Mythias, what are you doing?
Can I tell Felwyn to play his weird mom song or whatever?
Yeah.
To kind of bring the night down, right?
Sure thing.
And then I go and I run after everybody.
Yeah, he's like, "This one goes out to you, keggers!" And he starts playing.
I'm not even in there.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't know that.
Yeah.
So he's playing. You guys all run out. Where are you guys going?
Well, I'm just sitting outside.
Okay.
Everyone's running after me, but I'm just taking a sit. On it. Like,
I have
If like you're walking or like starting to run towards the docks.
oh, that makes more sense. I'm like, I'm slowly walking towards the dock. I got my hands in my
Well,
pocket.
like, we're all kind of like, all right, loose follow. Like, we
Actually, I got one hand in my pocket, and my other hand, I'm twirling my dagger around like a weirdo, and my energy levels have dropped way down. I'm like super like mellow now.
You're like belching.
Yeah.
I just run out to go check on everyone to see if there's information, but I also have every intention of going back and taking advantage of that free room the dude gave me.
Well, you guys can come back later in the night too. It's only like 7.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So I'm like, how is everybody doing? What do we got? What do we got, guys?
They told me something interesting at the down by the dog. We talked to someone interesting down at the dog.
Jesus Christ.
I love that, Brayden. That's so
Wrong
good.
card.
So good.
Encore.
Continue.
That's all he said, and then he just went home.
Vomits on the ground.
Maybe we should come back, loop around to this in the morning when this guy's not belligerently
I could
incapacitated.
use a nap, like an actual sleep, not just a nap. I am a little Disney in the noggin there.
Disney in the noggin.
I'm dizzy in the noggin, yes.
Yeah.
So is Keggzlie still walking towards the docks?
He hasn't been turned around yet. So
He's just still going.
yeah, he's on a auto.
I kind of like to imagine that he does fall off, like getting towards the docks.
He would walk into the water.
Like, his eyes are closed when he's walking. Like he may be like swinging his dagger. Like he's so good with his dagger, he like spins it around. But he's taking one foot after the other. Here's the wood creak underneath, like he's on the dock, and then just one step, whoop, right in the water.
The mother's song. She sings it loud and loud. Someone's got to stop me. I can't keep walking.
So you guys,
you
guys get to the docks. There are a few children playing on the shore with their parents watching over them, and then there are 2 guys just sitting on two crates. And there's big burly dudes with almost identical faces, clearly twins, but their hair's sweeping off to opposite sides. And they're just kind of stuffing their mouths with like fried fish as they see Keggzlie approaching. One of them pats the other one's shoulder and they just start watching him as he's about to walk off the edge. And they start laughing.
Aye, boys. You ready to see a goblin go for a swim?
Oh yeah, sonny boy. Come on. Show it.
Can someone grab me?
Hold on.
Okay.
I grabbed your jacket with my staff. Like I like lift you up.
And so I'm just floating up in the air. I'm kicking and my legs are swimming around.
You're like squirming.
Down, put me down this instant, you little rat.
My hat off my because you're spinning around the staff. I'm like twirling you.
I'll rip your fucking mustache off, boy.
Okay, hotshot.
What a stupid fucking goblin, eh, Josh? Oh, you got it,
Don't
Jim.
call me stupid.
Right. And then I turn around and we go back to the tavern, and I'm holding him like like where you have like your bag tied on the end of his
Wait,
stick.
hey, we can go back to the tavern. I gotta talk to these guys first.
Oh yeah, no, let's go talk to them. Sorry,
Yeah,
you're just kicking my staff the whole time.
yeah, I'm just floating. You've got me suspended up in the air right now.
Yeah, I'm just fucking pissed.
I'm like, and I'm yelling like, "Yay, Siamese twins! You got any?"
And they're just
hang it up here. Give me something to drink.
they're just thumbing pieces of fish into their mouths. And they just
Oh,
kinda look
that's
at
Comment. Ew.
Yeah, just stuffing it in
You guys should do the talking because I'm just yelling at
Okay,
people.
I walk up to the 2 guys and I'm like, "What's up, guys? How you doing?
What's up, kid? How you doing?
You guys like fish?
Yes, sirree. They're just munching away.
What do you guys do for a living down here?
We move boxes. What's it look like?
Move boxes?
Yeah,
What's in the boxes? More fish?
more fucking fish. That's all we do.
Just a lot of fish.
Yeah, sometimes it's crabs. Whatever.
Oh.
What do you guys think of the migraines, the headaches going on?
Don't give much of a shit.
Haven't been afflicted yourself?
I mean, sure, but whatever. We're men. We built the sterner stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, you tell him, Jim.
So there's Jim who's been talking to me. Who's the other guy?
Josh.
Jimmy.
Like, what about you, Josh? What about you, Josh? What do you think?
What you want to know about it?
Well, I don't know. What's your story? You just here to help Jim out?
This is my brother Jim. We go to work. We get the job
Do you have
done.
any other siblings? Maybe James? Maybe Jack?
Oh yeah, actually, John and James, they work over on the boat over there. They points
Maybe
over his
Jose?
shoulder to a ship that Edric recognizes, which is the Sour Knuckle. Our brothers John and James work over there.
On that ship over there? What? You guys work there too, or?
No, we
you
work
guys-
the dock. They work the deck.
Okay, dock and deck.
Yep, dock hands Josh and Jim, deck hands John and James.
So wait, they're quads.
Uh-huh.
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 Nope.
Yeah. Well, we're on our lunch break, so if you could piss off, that'd be great.
Let's stop talking to these bloody Siamese twins and go talk to the other bloody Siamese twins. These guys, useless mongrels, enough information that we can get out of them.
Okay. Should we approach the boat?
Yeah, do you guys approach?
Yeah.
Edric, you're familiar with this. This is the boat that you came in on. You know the captain. You made some good conversation with him.
How you doing, Captain?
He is below deck at the moment, but John and James recognize you and they go, "Hey, it's the frog!" And these guys are thinner than Josh and Jim. Similar faces, but you can tell that they're like the next set of twins. And they have longer dark hair. Still muscular, but slimmer.
Are they eating fish?
No, they are working.
Okay,
Are
good.
their names Dan and Dave?
No,
No,
they're
they're
John and James.
John and James. The other ones were Jim and
Josh.
Jim
There's
and
too many
Josh.
J's. There's too many J's.
Mm-hmm.
That's their whole dynamic.
And they were
Are you
already.
two any more useful than your pin-headed stupid brothers?
Is that a goblin on a stick?
I didn't volunteer to be up here.
Yes.
They didn't pick me.
Yes, it is.
We're gonna be cooking them for later, actually.
Hey, careful! You can't bring us too much fishing competition there, Froggin.
You know they taste better when they're feisty.
Oh,
Shut
I bet. Fish do too.
Stop talking about me like this.
What can we help you with, Froggin?
We're just going around inquiring anyone about the what's it called, like the headaches again?
Yeah, I mean, they're migraines, headaches, whatever.
Yeah, mind grades. Have you guys experienced any kind of like the local mind grades recently?
Yeah, well, every now and then when we're in town, I think the captain was talking to you about it a little bit on the way over. Yeah, sometimes when we have the longer stretches in town, they'll come through, but nothing too bad. The locals make it sound real bad, but I don't know about that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it deeper part of town where you heard about this, or?
No, just kind of all over. Captain's downstairs. If you want us to grab him, he seems to know more. But we don't really pay attention to that sort of thing, though.
Right. Do you mind if we speak to the captain?
Yeah, what you offering?
Goblin on a stick?
You are not going to sell me.
He just kind of rubs two fingers
I may
together.
still have I have some leftover sack of berries from earlier. If
Roll persuasion.
Got this baby.
the hell, I don't know. I'll just torch these fools if they. Wasn't right.
Maybe you don't need to resort to murder immediately.
Just
Well,
burn them
I don't
alive.
know.
Just roll
You're just having
persuasion.
a friendly
man.
conversation.
See if you can
What?
convince them to fetch the captain. Roll persuasion.
I still didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Roll
You need to roll persuasion, my friend.
Oh, flutter my eyes. You see eyelashes, please.
I don't think frogs have eyelashes.
You need to
Roll persuasion.
Oh, I gotta roll it. Sorry.
Yeah, you have to roll it.
I'm sorry, I've not heard. He said it holy shit. I think you need to persuade. That's all I heard. I
No,
was like,
roll.
I like the
Persuasion.
eyelash thing. That was funny.
Yeah, that was his weird frog eyelashes.
Hey man, they're for car. Do I roll twice or once?
Roll, you got an 8. I'll give you 8. No, we need some coin or something, son.
Oh, okay.
How much coin are you talking about?
What you got? What you offering? Goblin on a stick.
1,000 gold.
We don't have that.
You don't have 2,000 gold.
Their jaws drop. Yeah,
Oh,
we'll fetch the captain for that.
oh.
Sounds good.
You know what? I'm gonna launch you off this with the staff. Alright, I'll make sure you drown because of
Let
it.
me down, you imbecile.
No!
Let me down.
Over the phone, we don't even have that amount!
Let me down, and I'll explain my plot.
Alright. Do you promise?
Promise, swear on my bloody fucking lost eye.
Yeah, I don't know how that. Lost eye.
Look, I don't have an eye, see? I left up my eye patch. Black.
Oh wow, you actually don't have an eye underneath there. Okay, alright, well, if you don't, I'm gonna let you on fire, alright?
No fires. I like you on fire.
No, all fires,
Your
alright?
species takes
Alright, let's figure this out. We don't have much time.
Okay, drop me now.
Alright, you're down. You're good.
Okay. I can be a bit persuasive. Okay.
Oh, you, of all people, I would never imagine.
I can get around, trust me. If Elwin isn't here, he's one of my good friends, but he knows just how well I can manipulate people.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if we... did the twins leave to go grab the captain, or are they still standing there?
No, they're still standing there.
Yeah,
They said they want gold.
Okay. Oh, so we have
Then you offer them 2,000 gold.
Yeah.
I thought they left to go get the captain.
Nope.
Well, that sucks then.
You can try to, convince them not to
Wait, so
wait
you don't
for
have
that
any
much.
plan? You don't have a reason?
My plan is that we lie to them.
How can we lie about 2,000 gold? We have to show it!
Are you guys saying this out loud?
No,
I mean,
Okay.
we have to whisper. We can't say it in
yeah,
front
sorry.
Okay, just
I'm
making sure.
whispering, like, we have to show it!
This is pathetic.
of them. You got a better idea, Twink?
Well, maybe if you didn't go and offer them 2,000 gold, I could have done some convincing. But now they're expecting gold.
Yeah, well, tell that to the little goblin here.
Maybe work your little magic words and maybe, I don't know, maybe convince them of
Are you
something.
expecting me to...
Not you, the twink.
Tyler, can I do something with that? Can I,
Yeah, I mean, if you want to try to, convince or smooth talk them or convince them to take less gold. or something
Cards
like
are
that.
good at smooth
I'm
talk.
gonna. Can I try and convince them that currency is an illusion?
Are you gonna try to give them an existential crisis?
Yes.
All right. Go. You can go up to them. What do you say?
I'm like, what's crazy is that back in the day, they didn't even have money. All they needed was like some sticks or some meat or some fire. And then the government came along and started instilling in us like values. And what even is this? What even is gold? I mean, like it's just a material. What are you gonna do with it? It's just a hunk of gold. It's just a little. It doesn't have any actual worth in the real world. It's all just made up.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Okay.
Please, if this is what we're cry. Oh, this is so... Yes!
Oh man, what'd you roll?
Oh, that was perception.
I got a 17.
That was perception, though.
You roll.
Oh,
one lower. Sorry. What's your? Yeah, go ahead and roll it. Sorry.
Persuasion? Okay, I'll roll it. I got a 15.
Yeah, they got a nat 1. Whoa. You know what? You're right. I mean, it's all just made up anyway. You know what? Let me go get the captain for you. And he walks downstairs.
That is how it's done, laddies.
Comes back out later.
Alright, shot.
Got him for you, and then he goes back to work. And this handsome half-orc gentleman wearing this long black coat with leather armor beneath it, and this clean-shaven job with this long, curled mustache and green leathery skin with these tusks that come up from the bottom lip. Greetings. Oh, hey, look, it's Edric, right?
Aiden.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what can I do for you?
Pardon me. Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
We've been going around asking townsfolk about the recent mind grades that people have been experiencing. Do you know anything about this at all?
Right. Well, I mean, I know what I told you. Let me see. I do remember hearing a bit of a shanty about the town from one of the other sailors, an old coot. Something like north and last in Forest Vast. A door to power above a sunken tower. Family sundered and regrets wondered. Studied magic to undo death most tragic. Years on end, his mind did bend. And I think there's a second half, but I don't remember what that was.
Interesting.
Where did you hear that?
From a old sailor local. He is no longer with us, though.
What happened to him?
I think the migraines got him, far as I heard. Something like his wife killed him out of a fit of rage or something.
What happened to the sailor?
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, no, his wife
His
killed him.
Killed him out of a fit of rage.
His wife killed him?
Yeah, from one of the migraines, something like that.
Wow. Is she still alive?
Nah, I don't know.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thanks for,
Absolutely. Anything else I can do for y'all?
as far as I know, I think we're good here. You have a nice evening.
You as well. I gotta get back to my work. He heads back
All right.
downstairs.
Keggzlie just kind of eyeing up the ship, looking around at it, and he's just going like, "That is a pretty looking vessel. Not as good as my ship, but still impressive."
What do you guys do now?
So who got told about the old lady? Was that
You
me?
did.
Yeah, it was you.
Oh, I-
You were
okay.
also told about the blacksmith.
Okay,
Wait, what happened with the blacksmith?
Felgor mentioned that the blacksmith was the oldest person in town.
Ah.
So he probably knows something. Because he's
So
a dwarf.
I'm rubbing my forehead like I'm trying to remember something, and I'm just like, I'm piecing together the two halves together right now.
Uh-huh.
And
This is really hard for you.
It is. Well, I'm just.
He gets a nosebleed.
For the blast in the forest vast. Wish box gave something. Someone, does anyone have a piece of paper on them?
I do.
All right, pass that to me, please.
Here.
I slam a piece of paper on, like, I don't know, wherever, like a table or bed, something.
Wall or something.
Yeah. And then I just, do I have a pen or something? Probably not.
I'm sure one of you has like an inkwell.
Any of you have something I can use to write?
This frog is a nerd. He's got a pen.
Hey,
I'm holding it right in my hand.
Edgar, give me your pen.
It's Edric, but here you are.
Thank you. All right, start scribbling down the notes. Checking. I'm writing everything wrong and completely. Okay.
He's
I think
illiterate.
I think I've got something.
Go ahead and make a performance check just to write this correctly.
Fair enough. All right, let's hope we get something decent. I got 11.
Yeah, you are capable of writing it in order.
Okay, good. It is in order.
You met the bare minimum requirement.
Okay, good. I was worried it was just going to be completely backwards.
No,
Okay.
so you are able to write it in complete order.
Okay. But I'm having trouble kind of reading it. I can write it just fine, but I can't read it out loud. I'm kind of like, I pass it over. I like a kid passing something to their mom. I pass it over to Enya. I'm like, you read this, please.
As I'm reading it,
Mm-hmm.
do any of you have a map?
Have a what?
A map.
Tyler, do we have a map?
I'm checking.
I sent to one of the fishermen guys. Does anyone have a map?
Yeah, actually, I think we have one. What's it worth to you?
How about I don't throw you off the ship?
Roll intimidation.
I thought we were gonna have to convince him that.
Yeah, that's worn off at this point. They started thinking about other stuff and they totally forgot that.
Good.
That was a 2.
What do you do to intimidate them?
Well, it comes off as like intimidation, but like a joking intimidation.
Okay.
Almost like a sarcastic.
Roll a supplementary persuasion. See if they
my charisma is just
find
not good
you
anyway.
Pretty enough.
14.
They find you pretty enough. All right. Sure, little lady. And they'll walk over and grab the map from a box. Pull it out and roll it out. You want a map of like the larger area?
More the immediate, like, yeah,
Well,
more outside of town.
What are you looking for specifically?
Well, it's just north of Last in Forest Vast. Is that
Yes.
somewhere on a map?
There's a mountain a few days north of Last, and surrounding it is a forest. Keggzlie, you know this forest well because that's where you're from.
If I see this, I'm just like immediately like I turn like pale.
Oh yeah, no, you know this place.
Yeah, I'm just like I have charismatically just kind of sunken back, and I'm just kind of like in my own head right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Strong, dude.
everything goes. I just can't hear anybody at this point.
Hear me inquiring.
I hear you, but you're like, whoa, whoa. You sound like a Charlie Brown character right now to me. And then I come back and I'm like, that forest, huh? We need to go there.
The other side of the mountain is where Keggzlie are from.
Okay. So I guess we have to go north of that. Okay. Cool.
So we're going north?
Could we fly over the forest and drop there? I don't like.
Just as a note, you do still have Felwyn at the tavern.
Oh yeah, we can't leave with.
You have spent some spells, so you could probably use some rest. And then Ahria, the human sorcerer, said that she would meet you at the tavern in the morning.
Yeah. We're just talking pre-game right now.
Yeah, making sure.
Yeah. I just kind of get like, okay. I don't walk away from everyone.
What?
I'm walking back to the tavern.
Where is he going? Where are you going?
I'm gonna go get some rest.
Okay, and regroup in the morning.
I recommend y'all do the same, because if we're heading in there, you're gonna bloody well need it.
Yeah.
What's so wrong with the forest?
That is a question for later, not now. I don't care to talk about that right now.
That would be useful information.
You guys head back to the inn?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
You guys head back. Felwyn has since wrapped up. People are heading home for the night. It's been about another hour while you guys were out. So
It's like 8.
Yeah, it's probably 8:30 at this point.
Okay.
So Felwyn is just sitting at the bar, and there's a couple patrons, mostly just tired people, quiet people. It's pretty chill mood at the moment. The fireplace is dimmed a bit. He's just sitting up at the bar.
I walk up to Felwyn. I kind of like knock on the chair because I'm not big enough to like pat him on the back. So I just hit the back of the chair.
Hey pal, where you been?
I'm going to bed. Felwyn.
All right, I'll come up in a minute.
Should talk to these blokes about where we're going.
Okie dokie. I gotta talk to the bard anyway.
Okay.
What up, Owen? How'd it go?
Just freaking fantastic, pal. So we made bank, and I'll give you half that. We made 29 gold each.
Oh, hell yeah.
So go and add that to your stack. Yeah, people loved it. That newfangled music of yours is quite popular, it seems.
How much are we making gold, Tyler?
29. Total
29?
it was 58.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, it catches on every time I show it. I'm really trying to start a movement here.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, if you're going to stick with Keggers, I'd love to, have an actual band going.
Absolutely. We'll have to start thinking about a name.
Oh, God, yeah. That'd be nice. Something to brainstorm.
Well, let's sleep on it.
Yeah, where'd you guys go?
We talked to like a John and a James and a Jack and a whatever. A lot of twins.
And a captain.
And the captain. Yep.
Okay.
Our friend the captain. And we learned about a scary poem. And then your buddy Keggzlie had a traumatic flashback of some kind and decided we're going into the forest, and then proceeded to tell us nothing about the forest.
Yeah, he's been a little bit off since we came this way.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, guess we'll find out in the morning then.
Very good. Yeah.
All right. Well, have a good night, everybody. I'm gonna go see if Keggs is all right. And he hops off the stool and skitters up the stairs. And you guys go to bed for the night? You guys gonna buy rooms?
Yeah, for rooms.
Well, he gets Mythias.
Yes, Mythias gets a free room. Felwyn did arrange for free rooms for him and Keggs because of the Mythias connection. So Mythias, if you want to try to hook up free rooms for the others, or if they want to pay,
Oh, should I ask the bartender to get free rooms for these guys?
you can if you are so inclined.
All right, I'll ask him. I'll be like, hey man,
He's just cleaning a mug at the moment.
I was like, having a great night. Thanks for being really chill about my stupid goblin friend.
Of course.
Thanks for being so supportive. I just have one more thing to ask. If you could just give my other friends here some free rooms tonight, it'd be really nice.
Well, I haven't seen my patrons be quite so entertained in quite some time. So you know what? All right, I'm gonna give it to you.
Yippee!
He sets down.
You didn't even persuade. That's
Nope.
crazy.
Yeah, as he sets down 3 more keys and says the rooms are all in a row upstairs on the left side of the hall. So have a good night.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, friend. Damn.
We're so back.
We're so-
So you guys all head upstairs, go to bed for the night. Is anyone doing anything specific before bed?
I'll read.
Okay, you read.
So me and Felwyn have a shared like a bed. Are we sharing the same bed together?
I mean, you are small, so you guys could just like.
I mean, you could fit like 5 of us.
You guys are.
Yeah.
You could lay on opposite sides of the bed and be fine.
It's true. So we're sharing one bed.
You guys all have separate rooms. You go upstairs and you're just knocking at doors drunkenly because you don't know what the fuck's going on. And Felwyn walks up and drags you over to a specific room and opens it.
Yeah. Okay. Like, Felwyn, I have to tell you something, brother.
What's up, Tigers?
Where we're going is a place where we might not come back from.
What do you mean?
I've got, let's just call it baggage over there.
Like your ex-wife?
No, that was in Waterdeep, right?
Luskin.
Oh, sorry, it was in the other place, not one. Yeah.
Well,
No.
what kind of baggage? Or is this something you should tell the group in the morning?
Probably that, but I don't trust half of them yet.
Well, we did just meet them a couple hours ago.
Exactly. What about that woman that ran off? I don't trust her either.
Well, we'll probably see her in the morning. I don't know.
If she comes back.
Well, I don't know. I really like that one Mythias guy. He's pretty chill.
Of course you do. He's a rock star or whatever.
Yeah. I was telling him, if he wants to travel with us, I'd appreciate the company.
Aye.
So, yeah. I don't know if do you want to tell me now or do you want to wait?
Let's wait on that.
All right. Well, good night, Tigers.
I'm going to go to bed.
He snuffs the candle and curls over. You guys all take a long rest. So along the top of the bar where your name is, there's a bunch of tabs. One of them
Hold on,
says short. Sorry?
Hold on.
Okay.
Before we go to bed, can I stop by Edric's place?
Yeah, you can knock on Edric's door.
I knock on Edric's door.
I answer.
And I say, hey, how's it going?
I'm alright. How are you?
Well, I just wanted to check in. I didn't really get to talk to you that much, and I wanted to kind of understand you a little bit better.
What would you like to ask? What are you wondering about?
You're a sorcerer, right? You're a wizard?
Working on it, yeah.
Working on it. Why are you over here? What are you doing here?
A little bit too embarrassed. A little embarrassed to mention it most times, but I'm a sorcerer and working. Kind of screwed my family over business-wise, and I'm trying to make a little money to make up for that, and also still trying to be sorcerer. Hence why I'm, reading before going to bed.
Did your parents cast you out?
Yeah, they were a whole family of gnome shoe merchants, so I kind of screwed over the family shoe business, but
I got cast out too. My dad was an asshole. He was an elf, and he was kind of a big deal, but he really wanted me to be a certain way, and I just was not that. And he was also he's kind of had a role in society and a standing, and I guess I was an embarrassment to him, so he didn't really like my music or what I did, so he cast me out too.
yeah, I'm just trying to make my dad proud, actually.
I'm trying to fuck my dad over. I hate that guy.
Yeah, the elves, they're not always the greatest.
Well, I'm sure your parents are much more reasonable, but it can get pretty lonely, so
Yeah.
being in a position like ours, especially with family so far away. So, if you ever need anything, you just let me know, okay?
I appreciate it. I don't mean to be so quiet about it, but I'm just I got a lot on my mind about it, so
Yeah, no problem.
I
Okay.
appreciate you asking.
Yeah, good night. Okay, I close the door and I go to bed.
Sleeves are wide open.
Enya, you doing anything tonight?
Nope.
Okay.
She's too exhausted.
Fair enough. Yeah, you've been trucking
quite a
along
night.
for a while.
It's quite a night.
So you guys all take a long rest. So who's the first to wake up, you think?
Keggzlie didn't sleep at all. He was just up all night.
You will have a point of exhaustion if you do not sleep.
Never mind, he didn't do that.
Okay.
That's not canon. He wakes up in a cold sweat, aggressive, next to Felwyn.
Did you have a nightmare?
Yeah.
It was about the birthday. Okay.
And I'm just like,
Jesus, Keggers, what are you doing? He gets up and pats your back. You okay, pal?
yeah, let's
Was it the dream again?
yeah, it's a dream again, I suppose.
All right. Yeah.
Let's meet these scoundrels
All right.
again.
Let's go downstairs. Let's get breakfast ready. I think everybody's probably still asleep.
All right,
Okay,
let's
You
do
two
it.
get ready. Felwyn gets a wet rag and just wipes the dried vomit off your mouth.
Tank.
And then you guys go downstairs.
Aw.
He orders a round of food for everybody, so that there's a table full of breakfast prepared for everybody when they come down. Who's next?
I'll come down.
Okay. Come down, you see Felwyn and Kegs eating breakfast. There's a whole table with 6 plates prepared.
Join them at the table.
Good morning.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning to you.
So you guys went on some sort of crazy bender last night, yeah?
Yeah. Quite a bit.
Kegs didn't really mention anything about it. What happened?
We must have went around inquiring other people about the headaches and migraines that people have been experiencing lately, but we learned a little about it. But otherwise, it was, aside from Kegs getting blasted drunk, it was a pretty cool night.
Yeah, he doesn't hold his liquor so well.
I'm just chewing on a fork right now. I'm not-
You got goblin teeth, so it is. You are
that
bending
he's
the fork in your mouth.
How much stationery from this goddamn fucking tavern are you gonna destroy?
You usually do that.
I'm costing these people so much money.
He's being very tolerant of you.
Because he likes you guys. He likes you guys. That's
Yeah.
it.
Who's next to come down?
I'll come down.
Okay. Come down again. There's a table full of food ready. Everyone's eating.
I come down, but I'm a little, like, my hair's all freaked out, and I'm a little, like, exhausted, and I'm very clearly I slept in past everyone else. And I'm like, oh, sorry, guys. Kind of have a hard time waking up sometimes. I usually sleep in.
The twink gets his beauty sleep. He's got to have it, apparently.
That's not nice, Keggers. You keep calling him that.
He's a twink. Look at him.
I can't tell if
Alright.
he's insulting me or trying to sleep with me when he says that.
I don't know either.
What would you like to know?
He's attracted to you.
You don't. I am not attracted to him at all. Actually,
He's a married man!
Not the way I saw you looking at him last night.
you picked me up a stick. I don't even want to hear anything from you, Froggy.
He wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Start gnawing on the fork
It
again.
is at this point the door swings open and the blue-haired sorcerer woman walks in. Ah, there you all are. And she'll walk over and take a seat. I hope you found some good clues.
Nice to see your face again. I thought you run off.
Well, I was investigating on my own. What have you found?
I'll let someone else take the lead on this.
So we got a couple homes. We talked around town and got some information. We're still working on decrypting them, but it seems like our target is that spooky forest that Keggzlie has refused to inform us about. So we will go.
Poem. There's a poem here. I wrote it down. Check this out. And
Write this.
give him the thing.
Yeah, she'll take it into her hands and read it over. Well, this does line up with what I seem to learn. It's a bit of a chicken scratch sort of handwriting, but from what I can tell...
I am renowned for my handwriting.
She hands it back. I spoke to the blacksmith in town. Nice dwarven fellow. He said that about 5 or so years ago, a wizard moved into the forest up north and came down to town a few times. And as of the last year, at some point, he stopped coming for his regular pickups from the docks. So he suspects that, based on the timing, it might be something to do with the wizard's disappearance.
He's achieved way more progress than we did. Holy crap.
Oh, well, it's
Talked to 4 guys with J's in their name. And
I don't think we would have been held back so much if we didn't have a drunk with food with us.
I found out.
Hey! That's not nice! Be nice to Keggers.
I'm sorry. All right.
My best friend.
Sorry for being honest.
Yay to gay.
Pardon me?
Yay to gay.
Yay to gay. This fork is really good.
Very well. She just kind of gives Enya like a look.
What kind of look?
Like a, I pity you look.
I just shrug.
From what I understand, it was about a day's journey north. So do
Wait, what is it?
Let's
Sorry,
just
hold on.
stay here then.
What was that?
The forest is a day's journey, or the...
The general location of where this wizard used to be.
Okay.
It'll be a few hours just across the plains and then the road and get to the forest, but it was about a day's journey deep into the forest.
Well, you might as well get started then.
Very well. And she will take a minute to eat and then pack up and get ready to go. You guys start marching down the road. She's taking the lead. Who took the map from
Me.
last night? Okay, so then you and Ahria are up in the front, taking the lead. You are marching. Just pass through a few plains. You're kind of taking a beeline straight there, so you bypass the road for a bit, you cross over it, and then you head towards the edge of the forest. It looks beautiful, you know, it's just full, nice, vibrant tree life, full of shrubbery, and you can hear the tweeting of birds and such, and just the rustling of the leaves. It is a much sunnier day today than it was yesterday. Yesterday was pretty gloomy and cloudy. But the forest is pretty dark because it's pretty thick. So you guys head in and go ahead and make a survival check with advantage. And
What is advantage again?
that means she rolls it twice and takes the higher.
Okay.
23.
Perfect. Okay. So you guys you feel really confident that you're on the right track. You are traveling most of the day. It's getting about to late afternoon at this point. Haven't really had to deal with anything as of yet. There's been a bit of wildlife. You maybe heard a bear off in the distance, but you guys quiet down, wait for it to pass, and continue. You find a clearing that looks like it would be a nice spot to make camp. And the sun is setting. It's about 7 o'clock at this point. So you can either press on, and you would have to start looking for the tower in the night, or you can camp and look in the day.
Well, I'd say we best lay down a camp here. I'm not all for looking in the dark now.
Sounds
I
good to
agree.
me.
Okay. You guys all
Good,
make
we're in
camp.
agreement for once. That's nice.
You guys all make camp. Are you going to take watches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's going to take... Ahria will volunteer for last watch. Who's going to take first and second?
I'll take first.
Okay. Second
I'll do
watch?
second.
I'll do second.
I said second. What the hell?
You guys can take it together if you want.
You guys are just like, I want.
I want a second.
How many watches are there, Tyler?
Just 3.
Oh. Shit, I'll get some sleep. You can do it.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys
You
all
guys-
bed down.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brayden, go ahead.
No. You can.
You guys all bed down for the night. You're in this nice clearing. It's pretty nice. Lay out your bedroll, start the fire, whatever tents you might have. There is a path running through the clearing, and then on either side there's sort of a ring of bushes and trees. So, Enya, you're taking first watch?
Yep.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Oh.
24.
Okay. You are, it's a pretty casual watch. Nothing seems to happen. Your watch passes by uneventfully. Did you want to do anything while you're on watch?
No, to her it's just all second nature.
Okay. Second watch comes up. Edric,
All right. Let's see.
go ahead and roll perception.
21.
All right. You are, your eyes are just as keen as hers. You do not see anything amiss. And your watch passes by uneventfully.
Damn.
Now, you wake up Ahria, and then you go to sleep, and she takes over. Okay. So the rest of you sleep soundly. Is there anything you wanted to do on your watch, Edric?
I was just thinking to myself, like, well, I would still try to pay attention to my surroundings, but probably take notes in my notebook.
Okay. He takes notes, and your 4 hours passes by.
Sweet.
You all get a long rest, and then at some point, one of you is just starting to wake up. I'm going to say, because of your high perception rolls, Enya and Edric. You're both asleep, but you hear a twig snap, and your eyes just kind of flicker open, and you're the first two awake. And you look up, and you see a goblin.
Oh.
And you think, like, maybe it's Keggzlie for a second. And then you hear a whir as an arrow flies by your head.
Whoa.
And I'll need everyone to roll initiative.
Sorry, did we have to hit long rest or no? Because we already.
You didn't spend anything, so you guys are fine. All right. So you see one goblin right here, and it is Felwyn's turn. Felwyn looks up kind of groggy. Well, what's going on? Something crazy happening. Where? And he sees the goblin. He's like, "Oh, shit!" And so he is just immediately gonna. He whips out his boomerang and just fucking chucks it at him. And he goes, "Boomerang!" Oh, that's a nat 1. So he misses, and the boomerang comes back to his hand. Never mind. And he stands up. And that is his turn.
We're all awake at this point, yeah?
Yes, you are all waking up.
Where's What's-Her-Pickle? Where's she?
She is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, she's gone.
You can't see her, yeah.
Oh, she betrayed us.
The hell?
I knew we couldn't trust that.
You know these guys?
No, I don't know these guys.
They related to you?
You can roll a perception check as an action if you would like.
Wait, who, me?
Yes, you.
Okay. Perception. Me, perception. That was a racial comment that they just made.
It was.
You know these guys? All goblins know each other, right?
You guys know each other? My perception is 6.
Okay. No, you don't recognize any.
No, I
You
wasn't.
don't recognize this guy.
He doesn't know what he's
Yeah.
looking
You racist! I don't know them! All that matters is that they need to fucking die.
Agreed!
Whose turn is it?
It's Enya's turn.
And
Look, so we're absolutely sure we're not related to him.
I can confirm
well,
he's like yellow or
I
something.
will say this. Enya and Edric, you guys woke up first, and you saw the goblin shoot an arrow at you guys. So,
As long as he's not a relative, that's all I need.
Yeah.
You're not my brother. No, he's not. Murder the fucker.
Can do.
murder him!
Go with a great axe swing. 12.
Okay, so you run over 12 to hit. Does not. Just misses.
For fuck's sake. That's all I can do then.
Okay, that's your turn. It is now the goblin's turn. So, this goblin
Yeah.
is going to take a club attack at Enya. And that is a 17 hit.
That's a hit.
Alright, so that's 1d4 bludgeoning damage. 2 points of damage. And, so that is Goblin 1. No, sorry, Goblin I guess.
Yeah, it's got with the eye.
Another goblin rushes out from the brush and swings at Keggzlie.
Ah!
Does this definitely does not hit? Does a 7 hit you?
Where would I?
Your AC?
Oh, AC a 15.
Yeah, so no, it does not hit you. This goblin runs up. He's like, "Ah!" Swings and misses, and his sword gets stuck in the dirt. And he's like, "Oh shit!"
Nice try, you motherfucker.
Another goblin runs out and takes a swing at
Whoa.
Phil.
Goblin A and B and I are all attacking.
Let's see. 12 does not hit. Same thing. Ah! Misses.
Damn, this sucks.
Yet another goblin runs out. Takes a swing.
Oh.
This one does hit. So, he deals 3 points of damage to Felon.
Don't you hurt my friend.
Oh god! I'm dying!
No, no.
Avenge me!
He's not dying. He just got hit.
Another goblin comes
song
out.
in your honor.
Jesus!
Swings on. Oh, that's a 19. He definitely hits.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
Jesus.
That's another 3.
What's Felwin at now?
23.
Okay.
He was at 29. He's at 23
He's just getting murdered.
now.
Ooh.
Okay, so then another goblin runs out of nowhere and is going to take a swing at Edric.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Edric, your armor class is right next to your initiative box. What is it?
Gotcha. I'm number 13.
All right. Well, he misses you. Swings, hits the dirt, and he's like, "Oh God, damn it!" Let's see. He can just barely make it. Another goblin runs out of the brush.
That's a lot of goblins.
Takes a swing at Edric. Natural 1. He swings and hits the other goblin.
You guys are really not good at this. Sorry.
1 hit point down from that goblin.
They're goblins. What do you expect? They're morons.
So which goblin is that? Goblin E loses 1 hit point.
Not goblin.
Goblin.
Anything goblin E.
These are just their actual names. E, F, D,
Yeah.
C. Yeah. All right. Almost done with the goblins.
I'd hate to be goblin D.
Another goblin runs out. Doesn't quite get there. Goblin G. And then
Fuck.
Goblin H
G.
runs up
Goblin
behind
H.
Enya and has advantage on his attack.
Goblin D is.
18 to hit. Plus 2,
Oh.
20
Yep.
to hit. Definitely hits.
Yep.
Well, it's a D4, so it doesn't fucking matter. 1, you can take 1 point of damage.
You're just beating up on
All
Phil.
right. It is Keggzlie's turn.
Alright, I am going to aggressively stab the man in front of me.
Okay, roll perception.
Alright, okay. Where is it? There it is. We're looking at a... Come on, baby. Oh, 19.
19.
You do recognize this goblin.
Oh.
I just, a kind of a look of fear just hits my eyes. And,
Roll attack.
roll attack. Let's go. I'm using my dagger. That is not what I meant to hit. Hold on, just at one second. Alright. It's gonna be a...
This goblin does not recognize you though. 16 to hit, hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm back. Right?
Okay. Damage?
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. Damage is gonna be... 7.
So, he's dead. You instantly murder him.
Oh, wow, okay. I was less
Instant
scared.
death.
I was less scared than I thought I was gonna be. And I just stab him in the head.
Just straight between his eyes, just
And I twist my knife as I go in. And I'm just like...
he is, instant death. You did recognize him, you weren't happy about it, he's gone.
I'm pissed off.
You do have a bonus action and movement.
Okay, so my bonus action can be, or can I use?
You can use your bonus action as an attack, yes.
Okay, but can I use but movement isn't a bonus action, right?
No, movement is its own thing.
Okay, so I'm going to, oops, sorry, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to run up to Goblin B, and I am going to, right beside him, and I'm going to, can I do sneak attack?
Yes, because he's engaged with Felwin.
Okay, cool. I'm going to sneak attack him then.
Alright, go ahead and roll to attack.
With my short sword. Or I think dagger's a better thing for
Either
sneak
or.
attack.
It's just the same.
Doesn't matter.
Sneak attack applies the same either way.
Alright, I'm doing my short sword.
Alright.
That's gonna be a straight up 25.
Yeah, you hit him. Roll damage.
I'm doing quite and
Just
then
taking names. Instant
8.
death. Don't even roll the sneak attack. He's dead.
Wow. You're just wiping the floor with these guys.
Keggzlie, is fucking pissed. He is enraged by this shit.
I'm just like running up to the goblins and stabbing their head. I'm like, ah!
You bisect this goblin, and see Felwyn in between him, and he's like, "Oh my God, Kegs, this is
Felwyn, I've got you, brother.
Holy moly!"
Hold your ground.
All right, so that is Edric's turn.
Cool.
Shit. What can I do?
And you got spells and such.
I don't want to hurt somebody doing it, but I think I want to do Thunderwave actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
that is a
Cat.
con 13 save from them.
Right.
Two fails, one success. So, go ahead and roll the damage on that.
Cast Edge.
Should be a button that says 2d8.
Got it here. So I got 11.
Okay, so two of them are instantly dead.
Damn.
We'll say that's Goblin E and Goblin F. And then Goblin G takes half damage, so he's
Not Goblin G.
does not look great. Yeah, he's on death's door.
Is there anything else I can do?
Do you have a bonus action?
What's like Witch Bolt? So
Yeah, you can cast that. That will
Alright.
use your only other first level spell slot, though.
Oh shit. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's take him out.
Oh no, Witch Bolt is an action.
It is. No, it's the Witch Bolt. It's for Wizard.
Yeah, it's
Do
an
they have
action.
any- Oh, it's an. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Thunderwave is also an action, so that's all you got. If you want to move though, you can.
I guess we'll just leave it.
All right. It is now Mythias' turn.
Okay. I walk over to Goblin G and try and hit him with my club.
Hell yeah, you can.
Okay.
Can you move that far?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
It's not that. Yeah, I mean it's
damn.
20 feet.
Actions. Club. Got 18.
18 hit, definitely hits.
23, actually, with
20.
my bonus.
Yes, 23
Yeah.
hits for sure.
And then I click the other thing.
Yep, for damage.
Oh, can't see it. I got
Yeah.
6.
You cave his skull in. He is dead.
Yippee!
Yeah, he had 2 hit points left.
Oh, okay. Easy.
So,
Wow.
Goblin G, Dunzo.
Over in the ranks.
Is that your turn?
What else can I do? Can I just move, or can I... what
Yeah,
else
you
can I-
have 10 more feet of movement you can do, and you also have a bonus action.
What is the bonus action? I can do another attack or another spell?
If you have any spells that are listed as one bonus action, then you could do that. Since you are a bard, though, you don't have any bonus action attacks.
Okay. I have one bonus action, healing one, but nobody really needs to be healed, right?
Felwyn took some damage, but he's not that bad.
I'll just heal him. I'll roll to heal him.
Go ahead and roll that.
Guys, I love your relationship you guys have.
Yeah, they're bros. 8 points of healing. He's back up to max. You heal him all the way.
Cool.
Alright. He just looks at you and he like just puts a hand on his heart and he's like, "Oh, thank you." Alright. That is... You done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, coming out from the path off to the right is a just jogging out of the brush. There is a frazzled, kind of shocked Ahria, and she like looks around the scenario. Is like, "Oh shit!" And then she is going to pull out her book and cast Magic Missile. And 4 magic missiles, 2 at Goblin C, 2 at Goblin D. So that is Goblin C, instant death, obliterated. Just these 2 magic bolts of energy hit one in the back and then one in the head, and he just explodes.
Ow.
And then, yes, Goblin D, also same thing. Just explodes, gore all over Felwyn, teeth and eyeballs and stuff. And that'll be her turn.
I had a little.
It is Felwyn's turn, so he takes it and he wipes his face off, and he's like, "Alright, I've had enough of this bull schwonky." And he will cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on Goblin I. So it's a DC 14 Wisdom save. Yeah, no, that's a 4 minus 1, so he fails. So Goblin I falls to the ground and goes starts cackling, laughing on the ground, and that is his turn. Enya, your turn. One of the goblins is prone, one of the goblins is behind you.
I want to attack the one that's prone.
Okay, so you can roll with advantage.
The first one was, I think, a 17, and the second one was a nat 20.
Oh, yeah. Nat 20 hits for sure. Roll damage.
That's an 8.
Okay. What kind of weapon do you have?
Great axe.
Yeah, you bisect this goblin as he's laughing on the ground. Just split him down the middle, and he goes, and that's it. He's done. Goblin I is done. Goblin H is next, if that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. He saw all of his comrades be decimated. So he is horrified. He takes a glance at Keggzlie. He's going to roll perception. Nope, doesn't recognize you. He's going to book it. He's going to action disengage, and he's going to run. So he can get 25 feet.
Keggzlie just glaring at him the whole time.
Yeah, he can get to here.
The one better blow
So
him up.
that's his turn. Now it is Keg's.
Okay. I definitely can't get over there.
You can bonus action dash, so. You have
And can I
30 feet of
attack him
movement.
if I do that?
Yeah,
though?
you can. Yes, you can. You can get right up to him. You can beeline it straight to him. You are fast as fuck.
Alright, okay. So I am gonna. So can I just drag straight over there?
Yep.
Alright.
That's only 48 feet. You got if you bonus action dash 60 feet of movement. So.
Yeah, wow. So I'm like, yeah!
You're just like full on Naruto running straight at him,
Yeah. I got my daggers out and I'm like, ah!
covered in blood.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I leap and I hit him with my daggers. Come on, baby.
Yeah, roll attack.
Please give me
Keggs
something.
is a murder machine.
22.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
I'm so out for blood right now. 5.
Oh man, you barely don't. No, he's alive. He takes
What?
you stab straight through his chest, and he's still going.
Oh no.
It is now Edric's turn.
Oh god.
He's gonna roll again since you just stabbed him.
Yeah, he's going. He's going.
12 minus 1. I'd say that's enough. He looks into your eyes, and you know that he knows who you are.
Oh shit. I feel fear in my heart.
You feel seen.
I feel like I shiver a little bit. I get a little down my spine, you know. I get the goose pimples.
Eddie, what you got?
Alright, so I can't cast any more.
You have one more level 1 spell slot.
Ooh.
Do. Okay.
You can probably hit him with something here too.
Yeah, I think you could also, if you can get within 60 feet of him, which I think you might already be. Yeah, you could cast Toll the Dead, which is a cantrip, and not use that spell slot.
Right. I am within range to do because
Yeah, you're in range.
any cantrips I have are Toll the Dead and Mage Hand, and I'm not trying to send a message.
Yeah, Toll the Dead does 1d8 of damage. If it
Okay,
works.
so I will use that then. So I'll hit the 1d8.
He will make a Wisdom 13 save. Natural 1, 4 points of damage. You, as you cast this spell on him, he just sort of hears like the ringing of like church bells and just collapses.
Whoa.
Oh man.
Goblin H is dead.
You wipe the floor with a goblin kid.
Yeah. You guys cleaned house. Felwyn takes a breath. Aye. What the hell, lady?
Yeah.
Ahria just kind of looks like really bashful. Sorry, I went for a walk. I didn't see anything. I assumed it was okay.
You went for a walk?
Yes?
This is the one time when you're not supposed to go for a walk. It's like the only thing you don't have to do.
We trusted you to watch us, and look what happened.
I'm sorry.
There's something else going on.
You could roll an insight if you want to try to get it. See if she's
Can I
lying
do
or
that?
not. Yep.
Can I do that? Where's insight?
It's in that same list where perception or persuasion would be. Insight, intimidation, investigation.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
Okay. You get the feeling that she might have noticed something amiss, but she's not lying.
Okay. What made you want to go for a walk?
Well, I had to prepare my morning spells for the day, and I usually need some solitude for that. I'm sorry.
And why didn't you just wait until we all woke up?
Well, it was about time. I only walked away. I didn't even get to prepare my spells. I just walked away.
Mm-hmm.
I was just around the... How do you think I got here so fast?
I mean, there were like 8 goblins out of the bush already, and Felwyn was on his ass by the time you got here, so I don't know if I'd call that fast.
For a point of reference, a round of combat is 6 seconds, so it was less than 6
really?
seconds that
Okay.
she got there, yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, they swarmed out real fucking fast.
Real quick, yeah.
It was an ambush.
Yeah, they
Alright, I just give her the stink eye, and I don't say anything else.
I'm sorry. You can take some gold out of my cut? I don't
want your damn gold.
Okay.
I wouldn't be opposed to the gold, to be fair.
Alright.
This is goblin territory, okay?
Okay, what about you, Keggzlie? You looked like you saw the fear of God in that one goblin. What the fuck happened there?
That was my estranged lover. No, it wasn't. It was a fucking goblin, and they're dangerous and evil, okay?
Keggs, hold on. You said you were going to tell us about this place yesterday morning, and you never did. What's going on, man?
Don't need to tell you anything.
I think you do. Goblins almost killed us.
You want to know?
You went kind of fucking sicko mode on those guys. Look, it was really cool, but come on.
They're evil. They're all evil. All the goblins are evil.
Including you?
Don't call me. I'm not. Don't twist my words, Belwood.
Then
Okay.
be honest with us, man.
Honesty isn't my strong suit, buddy.
Clearly.
I want to lie to them.
Yeah, you can try to roll a deception check, try to get them off your back. What do you say to deceive them?
Shit. What am I gonna say?
Yeah, what do you say, man? And then whoever wants to can roll an insight check to challenge his deception.
Yeah, let's see.
Dirty 20.
Pretty good.
I'm just gonna say, I had a run-in. I had a run-in with him before. We briefly did business, but that's it. So can I hit a deception?
Yep.
Or
Deception.
all right. Okay. That is gonna be 17.
17. And yeah, you know he's lying.
The truth. Now.
Okay. You want to know so bad then? They're my father's pack. That's my pack.
What?
What'd you say?
Say what?
What did you say, frog fucker?
He said, "Say what?"
Okay. He
Don't
said.
call me fuck, you fuck.
Hey. I mean, that's it. What else do you want to know? There's not much else I
So
can.
why do they scare you so much then if you're daddy's friends? Why didn't you try to parlay or anything?
We don't exactly have a solid relationship, considering he tried to eat me.
Oh.
Yes,
Eat you, huh?
tried to. But
Tried.
you want to know the real kicker?
Oh.
That was me. Hold on, let me pull up the reference sheet.
Your backstory.
Yeah. Me.
Pulls up.
Okay. Where is it in extras, Ty? Oh, notes. Okay.
Yeah, notes.
Okay.
I assume you guys have gathered back up at this point.
All right. I kind of sit down. I put my dagger in the dirt. I'm just kind of I'm just kind of twisting it, like playing with it, basically. My father cooked my brother alive and ate him. Fed. No. I had to eat my brother on my 8th birthday.
My God. Ew.
Is this a common goblin thing, or?
No. Me old man is well, let's just say he's a unique individual.
He's a
And
bastard.
I don't exactly want to be running into him anytime soon. So I'm almost convinced, if it weren't for the gold, to turn tail and head back to shore. But
Well,
I don't know.
well, I'm sorry, Keggers. I didn't know.
Nope.
Wait, Tyler, real quick.
Uh-huh.
So these goblins are like his old clan or something?
They seem to have been a hunting party from his clan.
Okay. And Brayden, you know these goblins because you lived with your dad, who's a part of that clan.
He's the leader of their clan,
The leader. So you're like the goblin prince. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, Goblin Prince.
But that was a long time ago. He's not 8 years old anymore.
Yeah, of course. Maybe that's why you're such an asshole. Okay, I'm sorry.
I can't blame you.
He's got daddy issues.
You think you don't even know the half of it. Either way, I don't think it's a good idea to pursue this. If these goblins are out here, it is not worth whatever gold we're trying to get.
Well, it is 1,000 gold.
It might be partially worth all the gold.
And we did just kick their asses.
I think we have a chance, and I'm willing to take it.
You haven't met my father.
Well,
Oh, we haven't met him.
are you from this side of the forest, Keggs?
Am I? Sorry?
You're from the other side of the mountain.
Oh, no. But they're around here, they must be doing something.
Maybe your daddy's been enterprising, branching out.
Maybe. But is that a risk that I'm willing to make? Maybe.
Well,
Maybe.
I'll protect you, baby. It's like a wink and a kiss.
Can I by chance inspect the goblins?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll
Do I need to make-
investigation, sure.
15.
15, you find about 8 pieces of gold across them, and you do find a piece of paper. It's not really a piece of paper, it's like dried leather, but it functions the same. It has something written on it.
Before any of that, can I see, like, maybe if they've had that aggression thing with the migraines, like...
Are you looking for, like, bleeding from, like, the ears and the nose or anything? Like, what are you looking for?
Well, at one stage you said that the aggression was a thing.
Yes, but you can't really look for that on a corpse.
I guess, yeah. Well, okay. Any signs of the migraine?
Roll a medicine check.
12.
You do not see any signs of, like, bloody noses or bleeding ears or eyes or anything like that on them. Granted, most of them are mincemeat now, so kind of hard to tell, but you don't see anything.
Alright, well then I'll read the bit of leather then.
Do you speak Goblin?
I do not.
Okay, well, it is written in Goblin.
Hey, pass it to me.
Pass it to him.
I will read it.
It says something to the effect of, do not return until you have made up for your lost quarry. We need to feed the village as we grow. Signed, BM.
Okay. I just crumple the piece of paper and, like, rip it into hundreds of shreds. And we'll stamp it into the ground.
He spends like 5 minutes just ripping it as much as he can.
And then spitting it and then stabbing
He
the
just
ground.
starts pissing on it in front of all of you.
Yeah.
I think it struck a chord with him.
That was,
This is what I was worried about. If this gold better be damn worth it. Do I have any drinks on me?
I mean, you have a water skin. It's up to you if it's full of water or not.
Definitely not full of water.
Yeah? What do you think it's full of? Like ale, whiskey,
Ale.
wine?
Yeah. Whiskey.
Whiskey? Yeah, you got some whiskey, honey.
I pop it open and just take a big old swig.
Okay.
And then I spit in the ground again. And I'm like, lead the way.
Alright. You gurgle the whiskey as you do, and then you spit it out.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Again, I'm sorry. I will put this on.
Did you by that chance find anything in your little walk?
I did find disturbed earth.
Ty, real quick, did I read the note aloud to everyone, or did I just read it to myself?
That's your call.
I think I kept it to myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, what a D&D and secrecy.
Nobody questioned why this goblin freaked the fuck out and destroyed this note.
D&D and secrecy, man.
Just threw a fucking tantrum on this note. Okay. So you guys begin walking through the woods. You spent most of yesterday to get to where you were. It was pretty late, so you've got maybe like 4 hours. Enya, are you leading again?
I'm following what's-her-face.
Arya? So you want Arya to take the lead? You're gonna help her?
She was showing me.
Yeah, there's some disturbed earth. That's really all she really found. It wasn't anything remarkable. Probably just some, like, moles or something. You get the sense that she's not really a nature type.
But I am.
Well, she got a natural 20 for her survival check, so... you guys spent a few hours looking, and You get to a point where you think you're about far enough. You shouldn't go much farther, so you guys kind of spread out and start looking around. And at a certain point, during like an hour of searching, Ahria calls out to everyone, "I think I found something!"
Better be worth it.
So you guys all come over, and she shows you... she's just freshly pulled off some dirt and some grass. And there is a stone door flat on the ground, half buried under soil and leaves. It's probably, since it has been grown over, it's probably been here for a while. And there are intricate runes and symbols carved along the door. This seems promising, yeah?
Any of you make any sign of this, whatever this is?
What do you mean?
It's runes, right? Magic?
Edric, is it? Come here. Let me look at this.
We have here.
So she's going to help you inspect the door. There are runes across it, so you can make an Arcana check with advantage if you would like.
Okay.
It's the third one down in that skill tab, but just roll it twice and take the higher.
Skill. Arcana, you said?
Arcana?
So I got 8.
Roll again.
And 25.
Yeah, you know exactly what this is. This is the entrance to a portable wizard's tower.
Whoa, wait. As in, that sounds familiar.
You have experience with wizards.
But, okay.
Specifically, the runes indicate that this tower, through some magical mean, would be collapsible into a small carryable form and then redeployable elsewhere.
Are you gonna have a weird traumatic war flashback and then not tell us anything, or are you gonna?
I'm thinking myself.
I don't.
Beautiful.
No, I'll share. I'll be like, guys, weird vision eclipse thing just happened.
No, you just know what it is.
I was thinking back to the
Yeah, so you relay that information.
Yeah, I was thinking part of the poem or whatever it was earlier.
Yes.
A door to power above a sunken
Above
tower.
the Sunken Tower, yeah.
So you can infer that the tower is probably below.
Yes. The tower is below.
So how do we open it? I guess.
There is a doorknob.
Oh.
You just simply turn.
Like sticking out of the ground?
Yeah. It's it looked like a rock, but it's a doorknob.
I take another swig and I'm like, oh, where is it?
Do you try to open the door?
Yeah.
It's
I try
locked.
Oh. I don't suppose anyone's got a fucking key.
There's a keyhole. You are a rogue. You could try to lockpick it.
Alright. Let me.
Okay. So go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
Alright, okay.
And Keggzlie is going to give you a pat on the... Or Felwyn's going to give you a pat on the back and say, "You got this, baby. This is your thing."
Cracks my neck, cracks my hands. There you go.
He's going to give you a bardic inspiration. Sleight of hand?
Oh, I see. Okay. This is better be good. Or else all this is going to be for nothing. We're looking at 20.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no problem. You got that.
Oh.
Just, you stick those in there. You just kind of feel around a little bit. Got it.
I hold out my hand for Felon to high-five me.
High five. You got it, baby. Beautiful.
I'm not useless.
Smooth operator. So you open the door. It's just like, the hinges are stiff, they're rusty, they're jammed up with dirt. It's just really tight. You might need Enya to pull it open, honestly.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time opening it.
Yeah, you got nothing. Felwyn's trying to help, he got nothing.
Two little shrimps to get open.
Do you open it for him?
Yeah.
Okay. You open it, no problem. Swings right open. They're just babies. Down below, it is darkness. I think most of you have dark vision, so you can make out detail. Ahria, being the only human in the group, can't see shit.
Do you have to, like, guide her?
Well, if you descend, she'll cast a spell, but what do you say? Sorry?
If not, I'll just produce flame for a bit of light for her.
Yeah, you can. I don't know if Fire Genasi have dark vision, actually.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So you do see a spiral staircase that descends.
Well, someone want to go ahead first? I'm not going down there first.
One of us should probably... One of us should probably stay here just to make sure, like, nobody closes the door or nothing. I don't really trust this one, and he points up to Ahria. So, I volunteer to stay here.
Are you sure, Felwyn?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel a little embarrassed about the whole goblin thing and getting my ass kicked, so I don't know.
You did try to throw a boomerang and it completely missed. That was...
That's my signature move, man!
To miss it?
Alright, fuck off.
Alright.
Just crosses his arm. Yeah, whatever. You guys have the fun adventure in the dark dungeon.
Stay safe, friend. If you see any more goblins, holler.
Alright. And he sits down on the open door and lets you guys go down.
Would you like to go first? Edric.
Sure.
Thank you.
I need you to get off my lap now. But, alright.
Alright. So do you guys all, do you follow Edric down?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. As you come down...
Can investigate for any traps.
Where do we go?
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
6.
Looks fine.
Okay.
So you guys descend. Everything is dusty and cobwebbed. Clearly no one has been in here for quite some time.
Sounds like a basement.
Besides your dark vision, the only light coming in is from the open door and the sunlight above. As you descend, it does get darker, and Ahria does cast a spell to create these 4 globules of light that float above you all, so that she can see. And you enter a chamber. A round chamber. The shelves are lined with old books and cobwebs, scrolls, jars containing mysterious goos and floating bits and bobs of creatures.
Oh my god, I'm in heaven.
And though it's been abandoned for a while, you do get the pungent stench of death wafting up from somewhere below.
Aside from that smell.
Oh, that smells like my piss.
Excuse you.
I would be concerned if it smelled good in any way, so.
At least
immediately goes to one of the bookshelves and starts looking through a book.
At least you seem to know me, Eddie. We're best friends at this point, aren't we?
I wouldn't go that far.
No, you wouldn't?
No.
Why don't you take a sip of my drink here, pal?
Why don't you let me drug you with chloroform?
Check out this shelf over here.
I want to grow a mustache. It's just so...
Maybe if you don't bother me, maybe we can actually be friends. And maybe you can get a mustache.
How am I supposed to be friends with someone if I can't bother them constantly and annoy them?
We'll talk about it
again.
What's that?
Where are we again? Sorry, I was...
So you are in a dark, musty chamber, the first chamber of the tower.
And there's bookshelves everywhere?
There's bookshelves, there's a few counters and bits and bobs, jars of mysterious items.
Can I inspect everything, or do I have to inspect one thing?
You need like a sort of a specific thing.
Okay, well, since those guys are looking at the books, I'll go look at the potions and the...
I'm just yelling at Edric right now. I'm just like pulling his mustache.
just being a belligerent little child.
Yeah, I'm just like kicking his leg. Yeah.
I believe he has poison skin, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, true. Well, I've got gloves on, so I'm fine.
Fair enough.
And boots.
Go ahead and roll investigation, Mythias.
Okay.
You're gonna investigate like Scooby-Doo.
Oh, I got a 19.
Hey, very nice. So you're investigating these jars and you shake one around, and there's an eyeball inside. Another jar has like a tongue. Another jar has a finger. And you get the sense that a lot of these are full of bits and bobs of different experiments and creatures that were dissected.
Hey, Keggzlie, drink this thing I'm holding right now. It's alcohol.
Is there an eyeball in there?
No, it's a grape.
Grapes don't look like that. Actually, I could use it. Can you pass that over to me?
Can I hand him the potion?
Yeah,
The
okay.
eyeball?
This jar of gloop and eyeball.
I catch.
Why does that smell like piss too?
I catch it and I just look longingly at the eyeball in the jar and like caress the glass like a weirdo. I'm like, here you go, Edric. You want a drink?
It is pretty tightly corked.
Here, let me open it for you.
All right.
Roll a strength check. So just at the very top of your page, under your icon, just roll that. Click that button.
Do what?
So at the very top of your page, your character sheet,
Okay.
right under your picture, there's a strength box. Click that button. To try to open the cork. Yeah.
God damn.
You pop that cork open.
Yeah.
It smells like bile.
I just like I waft the smell over like with my hand, and I'm just like. I just. Go on, buddy. Take a sip.
I don't know.
Can I do a persuasion, Tyler?
You can attempt to at disadvantage, sure.
I'm gonna force him to drink. What do I do for disadvantage?
Just roll it twice and take the lower of the two.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. All right. The first one is gonna be a 9.
Yeah.
And the second one is gonna be. Okay, so I'm doing 9.
Okay. Yeah, no, you don't. You're not drinking that shit.
Good.
You're not that stupid.
You gotta drink it, Keggzlie.
I ain't drink. I'm not a fool.
Can I roll persuasion to make him drink it?
Keggzlie, are you drunk?
A little bit, yeah.
You're a little tipsy? Yeah, you can roll persuasion.
Okay.
God damn it! I'm gonna have a disadvantage now.
It's a 19.
Yeah, you're convinced, you know? You've just basically been dared to drink it, and you're not gonna pussy down.
Alright, pass it over. And I down the whole thing.
The eyeball gets stuck in your throat.
Oh.
Yeah, after a few moments, you hack it up, and the eyeball just shoots out of your gullet and smashes against the wall.
That was awesome.
And you vomit.
That was worth it.
Everybody who's not doing that. So Enya and Ahria, I guess.
Yeah.
Enya, roll perception.
The only girl's been busy doing everything else.
Yeah.
Drinking eyeball soup.
Oh yeah, Enya. Oh yeah. So while these idiots are goofing off, you notice that there is a tipped-over bookshelf on the ground, and faintly from the edge of it, you can see a blue glow along the ground.
I want to investigate it.
Okay. Do you lift it up, or are you just looking?
Yeah, I'll lift it up.
Right. So you lift it up, push it back up against the wall, and there's a stairwell beneath. And down some ways, there's a lot of books littering the stairs and stuff, some smashed jars. And down beneath, along the stairwell, is another blue glow, or a blue glow, radiating up.
Can I drop something down the stairwell just in case?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just drop a book or something down there.
You wait a few moments and nothing happens.
Well, I think I found something.
Ahria comes over. She's stuffing some of these books into her satchel at the moment. This is very interesting. Seem to be research notes of whatever lizard used to live here. Staircase. Looks like we found the way forward, everyone.
Alright, guys, quit goofing around. Let's get a move on.
You're telling us.
I proceed to walk directly into the wall.
I lament and I continue forward. I'm entertained.
Mm-hmm. You all proceed down the stairs, and you enter a new round chamber. At the center of this room stands a pedestal, roughly 5 feet tall, with intricate runes and writings along its surface. Suspended in the air above the pedestal is a glowing beacon, a cube, the only source of light in this room. The cube rattles and vibrates in the air as you see tendrils of energy emerging from a hole on one of the 6 faces of the object. These tendrils passively stretch and curl towards the edge of the pedestal's area, but are blocked by a flash of white arcane light and recoil back towards the hole before repeating the process. The object, and whatever is inside it, seem to be contained within a barrier. Across the room sits a large wooden desk up against a wall between 2 bookcases, covered with papers, quills, and ink. On the desk there is a crystal ball and a wand, all silent and still. In front of the desk sits a chair with a humanoid form hunched over in the seat. And let me... So...
Hello there.
Open to you. There is no response.
Not very talkative, I guess. Anyone else want to take a
Is he
crack?
dead?
Do you go in to look?
I shove Keggzlie forward a little bit.
I said someone else do it, not me.
Alright, Keggzlie, you waddle over.
Yeah.
Do you approach the chair? Like, do you walk up beside it?
Yes, it.
There is a skeleton in robes in the chair.
Oh, that makes sense.
There is still some bits of rotting flesh and some maggots worming its way across the skull. Still in the process of cleaning it off, it seems. He reeks like shit, and it kind of makes you want to puke a bit, but you keep it down.
Well,
What is it?
He's dead. It's dead, man. He's got maggots in him, so that's cool.
Kind of gross.
Yeah.
I walk over and I look at the desk. Can I roll like an investigation or something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just about to ask if I could do something like that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you both can, or one of you can with advantage if you want to help the other.
Oh,
I got an 18. So
Okay. Roll again and take the higher, or Keggzlie you can roll too.
Well, I was gonna loot the corpse.
Oh yeah, you can loot the corpse for sure.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
Yeah, roll an investigation as well.
Okay.
it's still the 18.
Okay. Got 18. And Kegs, what you got?
That is gonna be a 4.
4? Nah. It's kind of icky, you know. You don't really want to touch him too much.
Yeah, I just pull back and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, there's like a little muck that like gets on your fingers, and you're like, ugh. Mythias, you find an open journal with some scrawlings in it. There is the wand and the magic, whatchamacallit, crystal ball. And then as you're sort of investigating, there are some drawers on the desk, and you pull the drawers open, and you find a pouch.
I grab the journal and I look over to Eddie and I go, Eddie, book, and I throw it at him.
I try catching it. I completely miss it.
Yeah, the book tumbles to the ground. You feel a little embarrassed.
You have sticky fingers. You couldn't even catch it.
Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry.
You just a bad catch. You could have used your mage hand. You could have done anything cool there. So.
Can I inspect the crystal ball, or is that pointless?
You pick it up and it does kind of slosh, and there's like this glittery silver liquid within. You can't really get a sense for what it is right now, but you think if you spend some time with it, you could probably get a better read.
Okay, I pocket it then.
Okay. In another drawer, there is a potion of healing.
Okay, I take that too.
Oh, yeah.
Edric, do you look in the book?
I look in the book.
Okay. So in the book, it starts as sort of a journal of this wizard's life, and it tells about how he was this up and coming, upstart, this great hero. He eventually became, slaying these mighty creatures for his hometown, and eventually he had this brigade of heroes that he was a part of, and they failed to stop a great threat that came across his village. His family was wiped out, and he left home seeking more powerful magics, more knowledge, just greater levels to resurrect his family. And it does get a little bit more chicken scratchy, more frantic as he goes, and he writes about having discovered the orb, and then writes about the cube, and he writes about how it seems to have the potential to open to other realms.
Wow.
And he says that he believes that one of these realms might have the key to immortality, or to recreate life, to manipulate life. And then they get to be really frantic, really big words, like he was just scribbling one word per page at this point. And it says abyss, remake, mind, pain, blood, and then the next word is written in blood and says wife. And then roll a perception check.
Right.
Actually, everybody roll a perception check.
I was gonna say, did he read that out loud to us, or did he read that to himself?
That is up to him.
Okay.
I feel like I should share this with everyone else in the group.
Okay.
It was perception, right?
Yep.
Oh.
11. 19.
19, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Ooh. I got 11.
Okay. So nobody notices this until it is happening. Suddenly, you hear the shatter of glass sort of sound, and you all look over, and the magic barrier around the cube has broken.
Uh-oh.
And Ahria grabs the cube, grabs a necklace around her, and says, "Nothing personal," gives a shrug, and turns invisible, and is gone.
Fucking bitch.
I knew it!
It is at that point you hear a thump and see this massive black Keggzlie. You see this first. This black shape drop from the ground, or drop from the ceiling, right in front of the stairs, across the room from you all. And you see rising up from a heap on the ground is a roughly humanoid form covered in dark leathery skin with spines sticking up along the back. It stands on two short digitigrade legs with long gangly arms and 3 bony fingers on each hand. And it raises this tube-like neck towards you, and there's a jaw attached to the bottom of the neck. There's no head, and this grin forms along this black bony jaw. And these 2 flaps of skin open to either side, and this giant, massive green sphere of an eyeball that looks at all of you and says, "Greetings, squishy friends."
That's great. Okay.
I go, Keggzlie, why'd you eat his other eyeball?
And it looks at the pedestal and tilts its head. "They steal the project."
No.
Did you not see the girl just take it and nothing personal on us and get out of here?
Roll persuasion.
Alright. Roll persuasion.
Who's gonna roll into it? Oh my god, that die just flew the fuck away.
I got a 17.
Yeah, he believes you.
He what?
He believes you.
Oh,
He just... He cocks its head again. It's like 90 degrees to the side at this point. Where is it? Who steals?
What was her name, Tyler?
Ahria?
Ahria, this human nerd woman who reads books.
Human nerd woman.
You're so matter of fact.
Okay, so okay, everybody roll perception again.
Okay.
You have to beat a 21.
Oh. We are looking.
Not looking good.
Nope, 11.
19.
Enya, did you roll again?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Let me roll for our friend here. Nope.
I see nothing but you interlopers.
I don't think we're gonna have much of a.
Look, you only got one eyeball, so I don't know if I trust your vision very well right now.
Rude to intrude and insult.
We don't need to. Everyone with one eyeball. Some of us don't have.
Hello, can I use like a charisma thing to get him to like us?
He's got charm
You do
person.
have charm person. I don't think he...
He doesn't count as a person.
No.
Okay.
You could try to be charming.
Do I have to roll for that, or is that just me talking?
You can try to roll. Yeah, you can try to roll persuasion to get him off your case.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
What do you say to try to charm him?
I'm gonna be like, look, things were said, and eyeballs were swallowed, but I think that if we just talk this through, we can figure this out. Because we've just been betrayed too.
Okay. He
got a 17.
Yeah, he believes you. He shuts his grin shuts and he cocks his head and he sort of he's on his his squat digitigrade legs, so he rests his long gangly elbows on his knees and just thinks as he's just standing there.
Perhaps.
Jesus, he's not rolling well. What's everyone's passive perception? So if you look on your page.
15.
50. What's everybody's? 15?
14.
Okay.
Passive. What was it?
Perception.
Oh, it's 13.
Okay. So, all of you at this point notice a book get kicked beside the creature, but not by him.
Okay, I point. And I go, what was her name?
Ahria?
I point. I go, Ahria, she's right there. She's right next to you, dude.
He turns around and looks, and he's gonna That's cocky. He does notice the shuffling, and he seems to hear something, and he swipes with his claws. He is going to try to make an attack. Oh yeah. Oh, I know it disadvantage, so maybe not. +4. Oh yeah. Nope, never mind. Misses. You do hear shit, and then you hear another spell, and you see her for a second, and then she is engulfed by this blue light and disappears again. You hear.
Okay, so we can't
Where
attack
did
her.
it go?
Tyler, we can't attack her or anything, right? Until
No,
we see her.
So she revealed herself by casting a spell, and then is gone again.
Okay, so she's gone for good.
Yeah. Edric, roll an Arcana check.
What am I rolling?
Arcana.
Arcana? Alright. Just once? Got a 15.
15. You know what she cast? She cast a Misty Step.
Let's see.
So that gets her about 30 feet away, so she's probably on the run.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Well, that's not.
Where?
Probably heading towards the stairs. I don't know. She's probably trying to get the hell out of here.
The Nothic, this creature, slams his fists on the ground, and all 4 of the sconces in the room light up.
Where?
That away.
And he full on like goes scrambling up the stairs like when you're a little kid and you try to do that on all 4s run up the stairs. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. It's going crazy.
Yeah, he's running up. What do you guys do?
Is there any way for like Aiden to like counteract her spell or something?
No, not at this level.
Okay. Well, we could either keep investigating or we could try and help this guy find her.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we should probably follow after her because that's kind of.
She's got a big magic cube that's like gonna make it immortality or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys go run upstairs?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So you get up the stairs. There was a bit of hesitation, so you just see disappearing up the other staircase the creature, not Ahria.
Okay. Keep going.
Edric, roll an intelligence check. It's at the very top. It's along those 6 boxes. One of them's intelligence.
Five.
Nope, never mind. So you guys keep going.
Damn.
As you're running up the stairs, you hear, "What the shit?" And then,
Fell window.
And then you hear,
No!
and you emerge at the top in the forest again, and you see Felwyn like rubbing a cheek on the ground, like, "Ow!"
Are you
and then
okay,
the creature
my friend?
is just like ripping through bushes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say ripping through him.
No, he's just like tearing bushes apart.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm okay. The blue chick just fucking sucker punched me though.
She betrayed us, friend.
What the hell?
I knew. We all knew.
What happened down there?
There's a big cube.
Yes, big cube.
I mean, it was like hand size.
Yeah. Okay. There was a cube and like an orb, and there was a skeleton and like a journal, and he's like trying to find immortality, doing crazy experiments. There was all sorts of weird vials of organs, and then Keggzlie swallowed an eyeball.
That happened before any of that, I will say.
It's the most significant event, though. I feel. I just think everyone should be aware.
You were being distracted. It had nothing to do with anything.
What the hell is that thing?
We don't know.
It just kind of licks its bony teeth.
Hey, what's your name, pal?
Jedok.
Jedok. All right.
This
Jedok
was my tower.
Oh.
before the wizard guy died, or after the wizard guy died?
Me.
Or is he the wizard guy?
Are you the wizard guy? Yeah.
He just points at himself.
Me.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
Fuck.
You,
And I say something like, "I'm sorry about your wife."
He just kind of stares at you blankly for a second.
Okay.
he's just like drooling.
What?
It was in his journal. I don't know. I made an effort.
You roll an insight check.
Okay. Insight. An 8.
Yeah, hard to read.
Hard to read.
Look at him. He doesn't look
He
exactly.
doesn't have a face, so.
No, he has a face. His one eyeball and a mouth. That's all he's got.
Kind of hard to read emotions on that.
Yeah.
Besides smiling.
Is he like naked?
Yeah,
Or his balls out?
he does not have a penis.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
He has no reproductive organs.
That's
Okay,
a very
okay.
important question.
He sort of like on his knuckles, sort of like
Yeah, I get it. I
gorilla
got it.
walks
I like it.
towards all four
No, I
of
like
you.
him too.
And he looks, just his eye gets like inches away from Edric's face.
You are magic one.
Yeah.
Did you intend to steal my project?
No, I was simply admiring it, actually.
Roll persuasion.
You gotta persuade that.
I roll what you roll?
What?
Oh, I thought I was.
Well, don't even bother. He got a nat 20. Are you trying to... Are you being honest with him?
I mean, I read through his journal. I don't know how private that was. We talked about his.
He's more referring to the cube.
Not really. I mean, I think we're okay.
So you're being honest. You didn't mean to steal it.
No, I didn't mean to steal it. Heavens no.
Yeah. Kind of grits his teeth. And there are these jagged, like, spiky things.
Ugh. I still don't see an eyeball in one of them.
Well, that is not good.
This guy ever had a breath mint?
Just kidding. Oh no, it smells like shit. He looks around, and
Why is it not good?
he starts going down the stairs. And do you guys follow or do you wait?
I shout after him. Why is that not good?
He doesn't answer.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You hear him ruffling downstairs a little bit, and then you hear and then the runes on the door light up, and the whole entrance shrinks.
Whoa.
And there's a pit left where the tower used to be, and standing on the precipice now is the Nothic holding a wand in his hand, and he puts that in a satchel on his hip that he is now wearing.
Oh, so he packed up. He's going home. He's leaving. Okay. So he's just like
I must take research elsewhere.
Oh.
Sorry, guy. If we find her again, we'll make sure to beat her up.
Good.
And he hands you a rock with a face carved into it.
Squeeze this if find her to communicate.
I squeeze the rock to talk to you.
Yes.
So I squeeze the rock and I'm like,
Yeah,
hello.
you squeeze it and you talk, and his is right in the satchel. So you know the mic like interference thing where it just screeches.
Yeah.
You get that.
Yeah.
You get that feedback.
I grab
Stop! Not now!
Okay, gotcha.
Understood.
Magic
Why are we
rock.
giving? Okay, why is Keggzlie on with the rock? I don't feel like I don't trust him with the scary.
I will take that.
No, this is my rock. He gave it to me.
Listen, we're gonna lose the rock if you hold it.
This creature with one eyeball that is as big as his neck rolls his eyeball.
He's throwing his eye.
I kind of walk up to Enya and then like pass it to her like subtly. Like you can have it.
Keggzlie, or Felon, is very confused, and he's just kind of like still on the dirt, like lying down on the ground, just looking up at all this. What the fuck did I miss? He takes your hand. What the fuck?
I don't really know. I did eat an eyeball at some point, but I spit it out. So you can be proud of me in that regard.
The Nothic takes out the book. Jedok takes out a book and flips through a few pages with his long, spiked nails, and starts reading a spell. He begins to.
What about the
casting
village
something.
people?
What?
Who said that? What?
Me.
You said
What about the village people with the whole
What?
migraine situation?
Mind tremors may be side effect of experiments.
You're doing experiments on the village?
No side effect. Regional side effects may happen when tapping into alternate planes.
Okay. Okay,
you're-
hold on. I like walk up to him, right?
Yes.
I'm like, okay, how about this? If we find and get you this cube back, will you take your operation elsewhere away from this village?
Cube is gone. Operation is over.
So you can't restart if we find it?
I could elsewhere.
That's what yeah, so if we
This
get it back to
location
you.
is compromised.
Okay, perfect. It's a deal of some kind.
Very well. If find cube.
And
Perfect.
He looks around. He thinks for a moment.
If find cube, will reward. Yes, mortals like reward.
Yes, we do. We actually do.
I like money.
Not money, magic.
Well,
I like magic too.
I like magic more than money. I need money.
That's bullshit.
This fucking guy. I want money, man.
Hey, whoa, Enya's going. Wait a minute.
What?
Did you just roll an attack?
No,
No.
Oh, weird. It said you roll on my end.
Oh.
It
that
said you
could be
rolled.
delayed.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. It said you rolled a great axe attack, and I was like,
That's
are you...
ages ago.
Okay, I thought you were gonna attack this guy randomly.
Was the thing Keggzlie gave me like a sending stone?
Yes, it is. So add a sending stone to your inventory.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Nice.
If find cube, reward shall be. We'll find out later. Is surprise.
And then he starts walking away.
That's like a scam.
And he's as he's walking away, he's casting this spell, and he's drawing this sort of arcane sigil in the air, and clasps a hand onto it, and looks back.
Did not get your names.
Okay.
Well, this is Keggzlie.
He cancels the spell, and he runs over, and he plucks a hair from Keggzlie's beard.
Ow!
Jumps up, plucks one from Enya's head. Grabs one from Felwyn's beard. Takes one from Mythias, your head. And then he takes one of Edric's eyelashes that he canonically has now.
He has a whole mustache.
Yeah, he pulls out... Oh yeah, he just takes it from the mustache then. And he pulls out a jar, pops it open, drops them in, corks it.
If find out you were involved, we'll find you, we'll kill you.
Puts it back in the satchel.
Happy now? We made a deal with something like that.
And then he redoes his spell, and in a puff of like orange fire, disappears.
Oh, how dramatic.
And you guys got mad at me for the 2,000 gold thing.
What the fuck?
So unnatural.
What was any of that?
I don't know, friend. I don't know. He was the one taking the lead on this.
Who?
What's the twink? The twink!
Look, all I know is that these village people were being tormented by this dude's experiments, and I'm just trying to get this motherfucker away from them so that they're okay.
Mm-hmm. You guys didn't really get to see the studies
guess.
because
But you just pushed the problem onto someone else.
didn't have any combat, but there you go.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he does in the middle of a desert.
So,
That's a big maybe.
is it mission accomplished though?
Is it?
All I know is we got 1,000 gold to stop the headaches, and we're halfway there.
I guess we'll head back then.
Okay, I guess, whoop-de-doo.
You guys all make your way back to town. You rest for a night, and then you get back the next day. Go back to the mayor's mansion, and you walk up to the gate. Arthur lets you in. You come inside, and it looks like Fargus and Thulia have recovered. There are 2 new guards at the bottom, and there is no guard up behind them anymore. Welcome everyone. What brings you back? Please tell me you've resolved the issue.
We are halfway there, buddy.
Why are we letting this moron speak for us? He is continuously... Look, maybe I'll do the talking, okay? There was a guy with one eye, alright? And he was doing some crazy shit, okay?
Uh-huh.
He had a cube.
He had a cube! That's right.
Okay.
And my friend, Felwyn, he was upstairs. I ate an eyeball.
Choked on an eyeball.
Choked on an eyeball. I didn't.
You just see him start to like look through papers on his desk.
Okay, so we found the source of the headaches. It was this evil necromancer-looking guy who had a cube, and he was doing experiments for some ungodly reason. But somebody stole the cube from him, and we made a deal that if we get the cube back from him and give it to him, that he won't be doing his experiments in the village anymore, and everyone will be okay.
Did he leave? Is he gone? Is he still there?
He pissed off, yeah.
So then you resolve the issue.
For now, but we gotta get the cube.
Brilliant! It sounds like it's not our problem anymore. He looks over the edge and snaps to one of the guards, and one of them rushes up the stairs, goes through the door behind him, and comes out with a chest. He comes back down the stairs, and he sets the chest on the ground in front of you, unlocks it, opens it, and there is roughly 1,000 gold inside. And on top is a horn. It is this ivory horn encrusted with gold lining, and some runes are carved along it. That is a special gift for being so expedient with your service and for saving my life. It is a magical item, a horn of silent alarm.
Does it get you to shut up?
He rolls his eyes at the goblin. I thank you very much, and I hope that you know that your deeds here have done Portlast a great service.
Happy to help, you little shithole. Let's go, boys!
Hold on a second.
What now?
I think we deserve a little bit more, because that was fucking crazy, man. We got attacked by like 27 goblins, alright? That shit was bananas.
I have trauma because of that, actually.
He had war flashbacks.
I think that's an extra 1,000 right there, mister. We saved people.
Hermos kind of crosses his arms and leans back in his chair. Sort of looks down at you guys.
Alright, come on. Let's give this guy a break.
Fine.
We got a magic damn horn.
He stands up and he pulls from his hip his great sword. It's sheathed, and he throws it down, and one of you can try to catch it.
Catching the sword?
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to catch the sword?
It's a great sword, so it's bigger than 3 of you.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like
I'm not catching that sword.
Well, you're big.
I'm 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
I'll attempt to catch it then if you're all gonna.
Okay. You catch it. It is beautifully made. And you can see just along the hilt, there are some runic engravings. That sword served me well. I have no use of it anymore. I'm not one for combat in my later years, so keep it. And Enya, you can add to your inventory a +1 greatsword.
Nice.
So I thought it was gonna be gold, but
He turns away. Dismissed.
alright then. Hi, friend.
You guys all file out of the hall and escorted back to the gate, and the gate is shut and locked behind you.
Who's putting the horn of silent alarm in their inventory?
I will.
Okay.
Mythias got the horn.
Well.
How do I do that? Hold on.
So go to your inventory, and
Mm-hmm.
then at the top it says Manage Inventory,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll pop up a list, or add items, and it says Filter, so you can search Horn of Silent Alarm, search Horn of, and then Silent Alarm will be the second
Got
one,
it.
and you can click Add.
Okay.
Alright. And then, so since there is just 5 of you, 1,000 gold split 5 ways is 200 per person. So you all get 200 gold.
Keggzlie puts the gold in his pocket. Like, it's honest work, I suppose.
Well, I don't know about you lot, but Keggs and I were heading over to Neverwinter if you guys want to come along.
Sure. I'll go with you. Yeah.
All right. What about you, tall, red and spooky?
She should come.
That's fine.
All right. Got ourselves a troop.
Yeah, it's a group, all right. Until I decide to kill one.
And that is where we will end.
Good job.
Hope you guys liked it.
That was fun.
I didn't realize that guy was the final boss.
Well, he could have been. You know, it was either a negotiable situation or a fight situation.
Brains or take the eyeball that was lodged in his throat and shoot it at
I was very tempted to
cast spell on the eyeball, and then just
I was very tempted to start some shit with him. I'm glad I didn't have to, because it became funny.
I just liked, to be honest, I just liked the voice you were doing, and I just wanted him to stick around longer. So I wanted more interaction with him. Also, he does not look like how I imagined. I don't know. Hard to explain what I was imagining, but it was not that.
No, I was imagining something else too.
I was imagining like literally a jaw and then like a stalk and an eye sticking at the top of it.
Yeah, I mean it's kind. I mean it's, you know, I tried to describe it best I could.
No, it's okay. I still like it.
He's funny. I like him.
Mm-hmm. He's a quirky little man. You made a friend.
We did.
What's his name?
Jeddoc. Jeddoc.
I like Jeddoc.
And you do, Edric would know that name was mentioned as the wizard's name in the diary. Specifically his name.
So was he a guy?
Yeah, he was.
He was a skeleton.
Yeah, he was the dead guy. Somehow, some way, he turned himself into that.
That's cool. I like that.
Trevor Jeddoc.
Trevor? His first name was Trevor?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I want to call him Trevor now. What the hell?
You don't know that yet.
It's true.
I guess I don't.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
First D&D game, guys. How'd it go? How'd it go?
You did a great job DMing, my friend.
Thank you.
You
Yeah, Ty, you should like do like an audiobook.
Well, I appreciate it.
The voices are really fun.
Yeah.
Glad you guys liked it.
My favorite part was making Brayden swallow the eyeball. That was my favorite part.
That was pretty good.
You guys
I
were
like
just,
seeing
you
that was
guys
at
were
the
just
tavern.
doing your own thing.
That
And I got Felwyn is awesome. He's like my favorite character.
he was the character. So this is a continuation of the one shot Brayden and I did. Him and Keggzlie were together in that.
I really like him. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's great.
He was like my favorite part. I like the little friendship that they get with
With the horse. Yeah.
They get to play on stage together.
Mhm.
Yep, that was pretty cool.
That was pretty
Yeah, you guys had a full 4-hour little adventure. It went perfectly.
easy.